right. Hello, Internet. Welcome to my homebrew game, my homebrew stream, Evrand, my homebrew game, where we are currently in the land of Barovia, where I'm pulling a lot of the material from my own brain from countless playthroughs of every Castlevania game ever existed, and this book, Curse of Strahd. Not to be confused with the really annoying $99 cash grab of Curse of Strahd Revamped, which is this, but soft cover and comes in a coffin-shaped box, coming out 4 years after the original one that comes out October of this year. If you want to watch me rant about it for a half an hour, there's a video on YouTube.
Although, you got to be fair, the name is
the name is the best part of the whole thing.
It's great. It's a very attractive pun.
Again, 4 years later, most people I know have either run, played, or both, or multiple times Curse of Strahd. As I've stated, people as gamers, we are used to going and buying, what is this, $49.95 Curse of Strahd. Then you give me Curse of Strahd Limited Edition, which is Curse of Strahd plus $20 more that comes with some sort of other thing. And then you give me the $129 Curse of Strahd Collector's Edition that comes in a coffin-shaped box. And that's an option that I could buy when they all came out. And then I'm going to go for that. But when I have to get a coffin-shaped box 4 years later that comes with the same Taraka cards that you got, they're just foil imprinted, a different arted DM screen, and then you don't even give me a hardcover book, you give me a soft cover book.
Ted, spoiler alert, they're not going to go check out the video now.
That's okay. I'm actually okay if you don't check out the video. Just don't go buy it. It's just so...
That has strong feelings.
I have many strong feelings.
It's almost like they came up with the name and then didn't have a good idea for how to revamp it. So
well, and did you know who had the exclusive interview that went over that?
I don't. Was it Ted?
IGN.
I thought it was you.
IGN, of all people. You know, the people known for their Dungeons & Dragons coverage.
Sure.
I guess it's an easily bought corporate shill who never writes anything lower than a 7 out of 10, so they'll talk about it with exuberance as opposed to me who'll shit on it left and right. So I get it. Anyway, that's Curse of Strahd. Adventure, neither here nor there. Let's talk about this game. So our party traversed through the rest of the Amber Temple last time. They met with many amber sarcophagi. They found some cool magic items in a Staff of Frost and a Tome of Understanding, I believe. Mm-hmm. Rick decided to accept the gift of Vond the Evasive, basically granting him permanent non-detection spell so he cannot be sensed by any means of divination or magical scrying sensors, as well as the gift of evasion, as in what a rogue has. And he now has that with no side effect whatsoever. It's great.
A lot of people get evasion, but barbarians don't. But now,
no, but they do have that nice advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes. So together, the two.
It's a pretty powerful combination, I would say.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah. So anyway, he's got that going on, and then they said, well, let's try to go to Argynvosthold. That might be the next place to go to. We'll check that out. Maybe we can find some more information there. And they went around. It was basically a ghost town. Argynvost was there, chained up and trapped. And the dragon was barely alive. And they went to, what can we learn from you? And basically told them that he was there. He fought Strahd. He won. Raised an army of soldiers. Strahd was gone for 18 years. Strahd came back, more powerful than ever before. Murdered all of his guards, and for some reason couldn't kill him. Chained him in there. The party tried to free him. They did their best, breaking some chains and things, and he granted them, a blessing of a +1 to all of their saving throws. And now and they had the information that perhaps the hero they're seeking may be in the castle.
Yep.
And now that's kind of where they're going to be going. They're got a dinner invite. Going to go to dinner.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. And
yeah, I guess it's time.
Yeah.
So, Well, yeah, it might not be. You guys rested there at Argynvosthold, so everybody got a long rest in. And then I think, oh, and I forgot to say, they have a map from basically the people who built the castle. They found it at the Amber Temple, so they have a general idea of at least when it was built and what it looked like on the inside, which they can use to possibly strategize or whatever they want to do. So, yeah, I think you have, what's it called? You have you might have a full day, possibly, before, like, I think you have probably today, and then I think tomorrow night is dinner based on the timing. I could be off on that, but that gives you some time. I'm going to give you that anyway, so it gives you time to strategize if you need plans or want to prep things before you ultimately need to get there for the showdown or, the nice dinner party.
Whatever happens first.
Yeah, right, exactly. So what would you all like to do? Is there any place you want to go? Any things you want to prep, create, swap around magic items? What's the plan?
I think Oz is all good on magic items, I believe. Rick, you're pretty stacked on that, correct?
I am happy with my current magic items.
Okay.
I think it's a nice utility action,
right.
combat mix.
Fair. I'm looking. I have a bloodstone.
That's the spell gem?
The spell gem. I have a bloodstone spell gem. So, Clyde.
Yes.
It would take a attunement slot, but I could give you an extra 3rd level spell.
Right now I have the armor, the wand of wonder, and my staff.
But
I feel like we should keep the staff because pass without trace.
Yeah. The
And,
armor, of course.
Armor I definitely
you
want to keep.
Yeah, there's no
So
reason
I
to not
could
have
let go
that.
of the wand of wonder.
But what I was gonna say is, if there are any 3rd level spells that
Would be worth putting in it.
well, because I think you can put in a spell, and Ted, correct me if I'm wrong, but could she put in a spell that she doesn't have prepared that day and still have access to it?
I think you cast it when you put it in the spell. So you'd have to have whatever you want to cast prepared to put it into there. Because you go through the effort of casting, and then you could switch it out, yeah.
Yes, but what I'm like, so today, if she, let's say, wanted to put Revivify, I know she didn't have it, but like, she puts Revivify in it, tomorrow she could swap out Revivify, and if she's attuned to it,
yes, she would still have that, yeah.
Yes.
So if there's any spells, any 3rd level or lower spells on your spell sheet that would be worth having maybe once, maybe like Lesser Restoration or something like that.
Well, I could do another Dispel Magic.
That's always useful.
Well, I think you can. I don't remember if the spell gems are in such a way that when anybody can cast it that's attuned to it. I forget if it's that way, because when you find it, there's a spell in it too, I think. So like she could in theory cast it and then you could attune to it. I think she can also, I also will remind you too, Celine, that the Wand of Wonder is random.
Yeah, I know.
Because I think we had.
Applied.
Well, no, but I think we had her cast
That's why I liked it so much, because you could go horribly wrong.
Well, I think we had you cast Fairy Fire or something from it, or you cast Fairy Fire and you don't have Fairy Fire prepped. It just is an option that the wand has. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I do think, I could be wrong if druids can attune to that Staff of Frost or not. That's a potential option for you.
If you know the spell, or if it is on your class's spell list.
Okay. So it wouldn't be like she could put Revivify and then you could use it. It wouldn't work like that. Yeah, Staff of Frost is technically usable by a druid. But
free cone of cold, right? And then one other thing.
And resistance to cold damage,
which is not bad.
But
Wand of Wonder is a fun thing to have, though.
It saved you in Tomb of Annihilation.
It legitimately.
Well, it saved me.
Yes.
I guess it did save you. You were the only one.
You don't have Meester die.
That's also true. You guys do whatever you want. I just say I'm giving you essentially 24 hours of swapping, casting spells, switching out items. You have access to trees in pretty much all of the major points of power here as well. So if you want to just zip or zap someplace to get something or meet somebody or tell somebody something, those are options you have in your 24-hour planning phase before you have to get to Castle Ravenloft for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only ones I think on here that would like be of use is Dispel Magic and Daylight. No, not Daylight. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yes,
Hold on.
keep daylight. That's a good one for right now.
It's true. Or actually, yeah, Daylight. Would that hurt him at all? It's not. I know it just like creates light, but if it's sunlight.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
you
yeah,
know, there's
a
a
lot
lot of things about vampires that would suggest that daylight would be a good thing to have out
yeah,
against them. But don't you also have like what's the other thing? Sunbeam?
yeah.
Sunbeam does something similar, I think.
Sunbeam's like a
Yeah.
more powerful version.
I kind of want to, like, unless you guys think like having an extra Dispel Magic is really useful, I kind of want to keep the Wand of Wonder.
I'm fine with that. I think
All right,
that's
cool.
good. You never
No,
know. That's
like-
a great thing about it.
Yeah, I mean, you could use one, like you could hold. Yeah, do your thing.
All right. So, anything else? Places you want to go, people you want to talk to, stuff you want to try to find or gather or whatever between now and dinner tomorrow night.
You know what? I guess I'm gonna put a fear in my spell jam.
Okay.
So I got an extra cast of fear if I want it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I have a map of Castle Ravenloft, and Ted said I could use it.
All
I
right,
did.
So
we're gonna.
now, okay, so it looks like I got the map all here. It doesn't seem like there is any kind of like way to get in underground, any like sewage, nothing like that. So it seems like we got two options to get in. Either we try and hide ourselves, disguise ourselves in some way, and fly over into one of the towers and start there, or
Mhm.
we walk in the front gate. And we have an
Okay.
invite, so we could legitimately do both.
All right, that's not a bad idea. I could, because I feel very sneaky just recently. I could personally just walk up the side of the cliff face and into like a sewer tunnel or something, whatever the lowest thing is, and I could look around down there.
And also, like, I can turn into
They couldn't find me.
that could like burrow, or like an insect and just like wander my way in.
Yeah, you could just go. You could just go to dinner, and we'll sneak up the side.
I kind of don't want to split up if that's okay.
No, I don't want to split up either. Do you?
All
I
right.
think we can get like a little bit early so we can sneak around before we have to show up for dinner.
Let's sneak around before we have to show up for dinner.
That was
Here's
my
the-
idea.
Here's the problem. Castle Ravenloft seems to be not sneak upable.
Why not?
It's like there are mountains, and then there's Castle Ravenloft, and then there's the courtyard, and then there's a cliff, and then there's one bridge over. So either, that's why I'm saying, we either have to go in the front door over that
Right.
one bridge in, or we need to fly in, or
Yeah,
walk
well,
up the side like you're saying.
you can fly
Or
in, right?
you can walk upside
Yeah, I
down under the bridge.
I
Then
mean,
it's-
So
yeah.
if I walk up and you just fly slowly next to me in a sneaky fashion, you know, close to the wall, and then
Yeah.
Clyde can be a bird and she could
Like
also
Raven.
fly, or like a bat even. Oh, that would be thematic. Or a raven. All good choices. Then I could walk up as sneaky as I could be. You guys can fly up. We'll go there today. We have until tomorrow, so we can do our best to sneak in today. And if
And we're
that
also
doesn't work,
sneaky.
well then screw it. We'll do our best from there. I like
Yeah.
that. And if it works, then we leave and we go back for dinner tomorrow.
I don't have a better idea. Yeah, let's do it. That sounds
All right.
good.
It's either
Cool.
that or we go to dinner and try to do this afterwards. But like,
I mean, we have the time. We're
yeah,
as
we
ready
might
as
as
we're
well
gonna
use
be.
it. You know?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Up to.
100%.
Hop 2, gents.
All right, cool.
Rick,
Yeah.
how you feeling today?
You know, it's I look around. What does the weather look like today?
Barovia.
I'm feeling kind of Barovia, you know?
Yeah, I think I do. Okay.
All right.
Are you confident about our plan?
You know, when you're talking about plans, you always have to realize that things in a plan, they could just go wrong, you know? So you can't judge a plan because the action, the plan, they're totally different.
Yeah, but that wasn't my question. My question was, how do you feel about our plan?
Now, I think if we're gonna deal with this plan correctly,
Rick, what's going on with you?
the-
What's going on with you lately?
the trick is to be quiet during a plan. And I'm gonna start walking towards the base of the cliffs of Barovia. So we're gonna practice this quiet thing. It's gonna work great.
Is Rick being weird?
Yeah.
Right? Like more than usual?
Yep. Ever since he accepted a dark soul into his person? Yeah. But like, what can I do about it right now, you know?
Nothing. We just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
But we should like keep an eye on that.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Like,
Okay.
hope
Right.
that he doesn't betray us to Strahd, because I feel like that's a thing that could happen. But for
Did
now, yeah.
All right. So, all right, you guys are just gonna make your way to the castle.
Yeah.
All right. So, eerily enough, you encounter nothing on your trek to Castle Ravenloft. Yes.
Can I want to do detect magic
Sure.
before we go.
For like
Put
the
it out there.
couple-hour journey.
It's continuously.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Cast
No,
it,
I
you
get
cast
you.
it, cast
I get you.
Like dispelling things. You never know.
I understand.
On the way there, does our revenant sense go off at all?
Not on your way there, no.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it is like as if something has told the land to clear a path for you to make your way to dinner.
Okay.
And like it's just like there's nothing, you encounter nothing, no weird things along the road,
no animals, it's just completely
no
silent.
animals, like the path is like there's no like branches sticking out or anything. It's just like super
No
like
windmills?
but it's like eerie, foggy Barovia quiet the entire way.
Not a single windmill.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
Do we get the
After,
feeling someone's watching us?
Kind of always.
Right? Like that
don't.
kind of like.
Yeah, there's like that prickly hair standing up on the back of your neck, like something's watching you. Kind of persistent the whole time you're here. Except for you, Rick. You don't feel like anybody could watch you.
Nah, I'm being a little bit sneakier than normal.
You feel like you're undetectable.
I do. I'm walking like 30 feet away from these guys, like ducking in and out of trees and being like, I feel like I'm making a difference in this new quietness. I'm being sneakier, so the whole forest is I didn't realize what I was doing before. I was being not evasive, and now it's much better.
I look over at Clyde while he's in the middle and I go, is that what I look like when I'm trying to hide?
A little, kind of.
I'm imagining Kronk sneaking with
Yeah.
Cusco's body
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the Emperor's New Groove.
You do it in a less cartoony manner.
Okay, I guess
Just
I'll
big
take it.
like scrapes of chunk, everything, trees, just getting torn out by my armor as I attempt to sneak.
Mhm.
He's
Are you bad at sneaking, or are you great at sneaking right now?
Are you asked?
Based on his description, he's ripping up trees, which is not.
Oh yeah, he's not sneaky in like the traditional sense of the word,
No.
as in
I
not being
feel
able to
sneaky.
be seen, but
Yeah.
But he thinks he's.
he
being
feels evasive.
Hey, Rick.
Hi.
Yes.
We can see you all the time now.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Rick stops doing that and just like walks ahead of these guys.
Okay.
Cool, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Was that what you were planning to do up to Castle Ravenloft?
That what the route was going up the cliff. Like
No, you know,
Cause
no,
now,
definitely wasn't just
because
my
now
plan.
I'm thinking we might want to rethink the plan.
No, look.
Team huddle. Team huddle.
Okay.
Should we rethink?
Huddle. Yeah.
I will come over there and then we'll discuss something.
Okay.
All right.
Do you come over here?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. So can you reiterate your plan for me one more time, bud?
Okay. So we get to the bottom of the castle. All right. And I look around to make sure nobody's watching or
Yep.
looking at us. And then I'll walk up. Clyde can be a bird, fly up. You could just fly up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be real sneaky going in, and we'll just crawl through like a sewer grate or something.
Do you think you'll fit in a sewer grate?
I
don't know if you will with all the spikes.
Yeah, I feel like that you might get caught a little.
Like, I've never taken a shit so big it would require a tunnel your size.
Okay. All right. Maybe we can find dungeon grate windows. Maybe there's windows in the dungeon.
I could turn him into something small.
She could turn me into something small.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, let's keep going.
Right?
All right, and then I'll just not do anything until it's time.
You're right. I
And
still
then,
think it's a better idea.
That's a better idea. That's a good
And
idea.
then we can all sneak in and like, well, like, can you turn into a bat? Is that the thing your cloak does?
That is one of the options of my cloak. I can
Like, you could be a bat. Like, we could all be critters, and we can sneak our way in, and nobody would be expecting us. And then, like, when he least expects it, we'll be like, "Achoo!"
Quieter though.
I say all that again, but whispered.
Just repeating it again, right? Okay. Yep. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, that is exactly right.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
All right.
I just stand there and wait to get turned into a thing.
Oh, well,
Wait,
not
are you
now.
you're gonna wait
okay.
till okay. Well, I was
How
just gonna
far
ask.
away are we?
We'll wait till we get.
We'll say
okay,
you're
sorry.
like 2 hours
If we were all
away.
flying, we could just probably get there a lot faster.
That's
Yeah, but I
probably
don't-
true.
I
don't know
think
if
it only
it's-
lasts for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Probably more
but
than an
I mean,
hour.
if it's gonna take us a couple hours to walk there, it only takes us like
Yeah,
half an
like-
hour to fly there.
Polymorph only lasts for an hour, and like we want that in the castle, and we want time to explore.
Yeah. How
Like
many?
that.
Well, we could fly there. Well, just walk. It's only 2 hours. What am I doing? All right, let's go.
Okay.
You're being crazy, Rick.
I'm being wild. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
All right. So, you guys travel for the next 2-ish or so hours. And you arrive outside. Or what's your plan? How close are you planning to get?
All right. So I'm looking at the map here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, like kind of close, right?
Kinda.
Yeah. How about we get to that the Barovia Castle sign?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's where Valaki, Castle Barovia, and the town of Barovia. That's that crossroad
Okay.
right there. Or we could do it a little bit before that, because that's kind of an obvious spot. We'll do it like a mile before that, based on our maps. What do you guys think?
That sounds good.
All right.
Well, it looks like before that are the gates of Barovia, so we could do it. We could split up there, split off the road there.
Yeah, that sounds like we'll do it like as soon as we see the gates off in the distance, because there's mist, all that junk. Visibility is probably low. See it like a quarter mile out maybe, and then we'll go
Alright.
like a
My,
shadow or a whisper.
My computer lagged for a bit and then caught up. So Jake's whole speech there was super fast.
Nice.
I just said it super fast. You were in real time.
Ah,
Anyway, that's what I think.
Yeah, great. That's a great plan. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's jump in. We're jumpers.
Sure. Totally are. All right. So you guys get a little closer. And then I guess the plan is to split.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that happens. So what's your plan in this whole scenario, Oz? You're just I'm sorry. I know, Rick, are you still climbing up the wall, or are you being turned into a thing?
So far, the plan is that we're going to do 3 bats. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, 3 bats into the sewer grate. Yeah? Or a rat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to turn into bats,
Luke.
flood around for a little bit.
Here-
Look, we're bats. And then we're going to go Fly
Point
up a
of
sewer.
order.
or
Point of
wherever
order.
bats fly. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Rick bat will
It's going to
have
be dumb. You
it
just
will
got
have the intelligence of a bat.
Yes, which is super low. So you guys got to keep a tight eye on me while
Oh.
this happens.
So that's why I was gonna
should
say.
he just be a bat to get in, and then he can be the person?
Well, what I was gonna
That's
say
going to
is
be your choice. As soon as you do it, I basically am just
Well,
a
and
bat.
also because it's a concentration spell, so like I won't be able to do anything else once we're in the castle if he stays a bat.
well,
Also
what I was gonna
true.
say is why don't you turn into something a little bit bigger than a bat and turn him into like a rat, and then you could just carry him.
Oh, see, that's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Then we don't have to try and like make shepherd rolls for bat on bat shepherding.
Smart. Do like a
There.
crow and like
Yeah.
a flea.
No.
Not a flea? All right, fine.
I'll be a crow. You can be like a field mouse or something.
Okay. It's your choice. You do it to me. I'm fine with
I'm afraid if you're a flea, I won't be able to find you again.
it. Are you there?
Are you there? Can you hear me? Oh, gee.
Oh, gee.
And then I drop it and just like you explode out of my feathers. That just sounds a little.
Those would all be things that could definitely happen.
But they're not anymore because I'm going to be a mouse, right?
You are gonna be a mouse. You're gonna be a super little sneaky mouse.
All right. I'm ready to be a cute little mouse.
All right, super sneaky mouse Rick. Okay, so mouse Rick, crow, and bat is what I got. Yeah. Okay, you guys do that. Where are we going in, or are we just doing recon?
I'm terrified right now.
Oh,
guys.
wait.
I'm a mouse.
We
Yeah,
should
I'm
have
gonna
done great. One of us should have flown and done recon before this happened.
Too late. We're doing
Too
it.
late.
We're going in.
We're going in. We're jumpers.
Okay. All right, so on the map, where are you planning to go?
I'm thinking we want to go in.
To the basement, to the dungeons.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the fucking basement is. Because
Probably
all the-
underground.
Yeah, but it's kind of yeah, it is kind of, ain't it? Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna try and get into map 12, the dungeons and catacombs.
Sure.
But if
Yeah.
not, we will go. We can do the main floor over by the church area there, so we can go down the stairs at that point.
Immediately. First
We're in
thing.
Wisconsin now.
I don't know. I just sometimes like to go into the voice.
Or like
All right.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
Wow, he's
Minnesota.
a bat. This is what Bat Oz sounds like.
This is what badass sounds like Bartok the Bat.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Squeak.
And I kick her, sir.
Oh, sure. The best
Sweet.
for easy targets.
All right, so which map were we going for? 12 or
12 dungeons and catacombs, and if I can't get in there, 3 main floor.
Just
Okay.
by the basement stairs. It should be like a real quick down into it.
all right? So from what I can tell, there is no way to get into the basement
Yeah, I couldn't find one.
from the outside. So we're going
Yeah.
for map 3, the main floor. Okay, so I'm looking at map 3, the main floor. We're just going in a window? Is that the plan?
Yep.
Can you give me a
When I have
room.
detect magic up, now that I'm concentrating on the polymorph and I'm also a crow.
Yeah, you
is my
lose detect magic.
on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
That's fair. That's
Yep.
reasonable.
K15 looks to be the like some kind of churchy area.
Okay, churchy area. Is that the?
And above that on the map I have in the illustration, it looks like there are illustrated windows. So that's where I would say we go in.
Okay.
Crash through the windows.
No, like sorry, arches, not filled windows.
Oh,
Yeah, just open.
like medieval castle windows.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whatever that architecture term is.
All right, so we're going in K15.
Yeah.
Okay. The chapel. Okay. So you fly into, as a weird menagerie of creatures, into K15. All right, so let me figure out where I'm at here. Oh God, there's so many things. Okay. Nope, that's not helpful. Where am I going? All right, useless. To the book. All right, here we go. You're in K15. It is, as I said, a chapel. So, what do you see? K15. Where the hell's... Stand by. This is very... Okay, there we go. 48, 37, 17, 15. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so you've got kind of that altar that you see there. There's some kind of pews scattered to the side. There's other bats here, so you don't feel like you're totally out of place. It's a 90-foot high domed ceiling. Yeah.
All right.
The altar is carved with bas-reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines.
Does our revenant sense go off?
Not right here. No, it doesn't.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to lead Clyde, and I'm going to fly into K17 and then down the spiral staircase in K18.
Nice.
Okay.
That's technically correct, which is the best kind.
All right. All right. K17 to K18. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and we're taking
17.
down.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to lead you to a tower staircase. That's going to take us down to map 12, which I think is
Dungeons and Catacombs.
Yep. Yep. I think that goes to K59.
K84.
It's such a wild building.
Gonna be a while longer, because if so, I'm gonna go pee like a little.
Just a little bit.
I was gonna ask at the beginning of the map section, but then you kept saying, "All right, here it is," and then you guys kept saying map numbers, and I was like, "Ah!"
Everybody's jumping around. It's like there's over 100 of them. The different rooms. It's pretty intense. You just kind of you got to get close and then just hope it works out okay.
Okay.
What did you say, Sean? 63?
84.
Oh, what?
Alright, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, go real quick. Run.
I'll be back.
Run fast.
Alright.
Also, me and Rick are switched on Twitch, like
Oh.
on the stream.
Oh, wow.
I'm Rick right now.
That's
Gotcha.
cool. I believe in you.
All right, let's fix that real quick.
She's not a quick person, but
No.
because she fell. She hurt her knee.
Ah.
They like scraped it up.
Yeah.
Okay, there,
Yeah.
done.
That's rough.
Thank you for catching that, Hype Patroller. Oh man, Night Patroller, welcome back, bud.
Yay!
Okay. So, K83 does what?
84.
84.
84.
God, I hate this map. Okay, 17. Okay, 18. Because it says here that, oh, okay. 84. This is very
That's
confusing.
the with all the crypts.
Yeah.
With the 40 crypts.
Mm-hmm.
40 crypts.
Okay. Let's get to 84.
I didn't read them all, I'll be honest.
Me neither.
I read like 3 or 4 of them, and I was like, I guess whatever it is, it is. They're just all, it's all good content, but I was like, I'll just be as surprised as everybody else.
Yeah. That's actually like, I feel like one of the biggest shames, because it is all good content, but it's just too much for one playthrough.
Yeah, but I think that gives it the most organic feeling.
No,
too.
you're right. That's a good point.
All right.
So many different things can happen that it just like choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
a good point.
once. That's it. You're not allowed to play
Yeah.
twice.
Fair.
You win or you die.
All right. Well,
Don't
then
ever get 2 cracks at it.
No, that's it.
that's where you are.
All right.
There's a lot of shit.
Is there
Squeak.
any revenant sense?
Let's see. God damn, there's 8 billion of these fucking things. I'm trying to think, because you've got your necklace. Who has the necklace? You have it, John? The Revenant Sensei thing?
Don't remember. I think Clyde had it.
Okay, Clyde has it.
I gave it to Clyde because she was the only one who wasn't immediately charmed by Strahd.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
Okay.
right. Is it an attunement thing or no?
No. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't Rick, who's got the intelligence of a bat,
Fair enough.
who couldn't tell you what it meant if it was happening anyway. Okay.
Of a mouse, though.
Sorry, a mouse. My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
It's okay. Squeak.
Yeah.
Squeak.
Okay, so here you are in K84. There are like 40 crypts. Let's see. Where did we want to put this guy? I'm gonna say no, because that would make too much sense.
Okay.
So there's 40 different catacomby crypts down here and a bunch of doors off of the space where you're at.
I want to check the what looks like to be like offshoot rooms. There's 80 K85, 86, 87, and 88 seem to be like special rooms with like more special tombs.
Makes sense. All right, so why don't we go 85 first?
Sure.
All right, so you head over this way. Are you guys still staying as bats?
Squeak.
For the moment, like at this point, I don't really see why not.
Unless we get a revenant sense, I don't
Yeah.
see why we would. Unless
Squeak.
there's like a door we can't get through.
Squeak.
All right, so you fly over into K85. Oh, there's a portcullis that's down, but you guys are bats, so you can fly through the holes in the portcullis.
Woo!
And there are white marble steps down here. There's a huge vaulted ceiling, and there's a sarcophagus in the middle. I guess it's more of I guess it's a coffin technically. And it's made of white marble. And behind, up to the north behind, are 3 alcoves. A beautifully carved statue stands in each alcove, a stunning young man flanked by 2 angels, looking as polished and new as the day it was placed here. There's an iron lever there, which you would assume lifts the portcullis. And engraved in the slab, it says Sergei von Zarovich.
Woof. Wrong room.
Yep.
Next. Oh shit. Actually, what time of day did we do this?
What time of day did you do this?
Squeak.
I'm asking you. I don't know.
I know. That's like I'm guessing. Like we kind of went straight there, and we had a whole day. So I would guess it's like
10 a.m. 11:30.
Sure.
Yeah, breakfast,
Well,
but
'cause
we're
we
gonna
left-
get this done before lunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say what time. Like we stayed over at Argynvosthold, right?
hmm.
And then we probably would have had breakfast and left right away. It was like what, 2 hours to get there?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 11:30. 11.
Had an early lunch and then we'd hit it hard.
Exactly.
Squeak.
Okay.
Home in time for dinner. Or
Then
Yeah.
now that we have that settled, next tomb.
Okay. So you fly out of there. Where are you going?
Let's keep it going numerically. Let's go to 86.
86.
Okay. All right. So you fly in here. There is another portcullis in here. You fly through it. Black marble steps descend to like a seeming almost magically darkened area. Vaulted ceiling, 30 feet overhead. And it feels just like you feel a presence of evil here.
Oh.
Just like a very strong presence of evil.
And we can't see anything because it's magically dark?
No, it's just, I guess it's not like dark, like fully magically dark. It's darker than it should be in here compared to the way everything else is.
Gotcha.
Does a bat have blind sense?
That's all it has, yeah.
Yeah.
Blind beyond it. I think it's blind beyond. It might not be. There's an iron lever in here. And there is tilled earth here, freshly tilled earth on the middle of the floor. And there's like a depression where there was perhaps maybe a coffin sarcophagus, and it has since been moved.
Yeah.
There are 3 gloomy alcoves as well. Also down here.
Alright. Still nothing, Clyde?
Nothing pinging.
No, I also don't know if you can talk to each other because you're a bat and a raven and a mouse, so you don't have any means of actually communicating.
I'm just terrified right now.
Yeah, you're just a squeaking mouse. This has to be completely terrifying for you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just waiting for my opportunity to run away. Or I'm either that or like completely paralyzed in a death throw, like just waiting for it, as a mouse might.
There.
So yeah, next tomb.
Yeah, so
88.
So you guys are before you leave though, squeaky mouse here is squeaking as he would do. And you see at the sound of the squeaking, a hand sort of comes up through the dirt. A feminine, long, nailed hand kind of claws up through the dirt, and like another one does next to it as it begins to sit up, and you can see the dirt starting to shift away. Are you just flying out to go to the next tomb?
Bat Oz is going to fly out and instead of go to the next tomb, hang a left into oh no, that doesn't connect.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the hallway 81. I'm just gonna fucking wing it and hope that Clyde follows me, and then when I get into that hallway, I'm gonna turn back into Oz.
Okay, heading towards 81. Okay. Let me just see here. 'Cause this is very tricky how things are written. Okay, I guess it just connects. All right, yeah. So you head into that hallway. It's a long, cut hallway. Ceiling is barely visible. I'm sorry, barely 6 feet high. And there is like supernatural fog here in this tunnel.
All right, yeah. At this point, Oz is. I'm gonna turn back into me.
Okay, your Oz. What did you do? You flew out and you saw Oz
Turn into himself. I'm gonna drop.
bat fly real quick over that way.
I'm gonna fly over there. I'm gonna drop Rick and turn him back into him. Like drop polymorph.
Okay, Rick, you're you again.
All right.
I'm gonna stay Raven for now, and I'm gonna perch on Oz's shoulder.
Okay. I can't talk to you, but
Well, I can hear them.
that's true.
Oh man. You know what would be
Okay.
great right now would be Pass Without Trace.
Turn back into yourself.
And boop, that's without trace.
All right, guys. I'm gonna pull out the map, double check our route, and say, "Follow me. Be very sneaky."
Yeah, you saw
Okay.
all of the. There's just a butt ton of crypts all over the place down there, and you still don't know what 87 and 88 are. You saw the staircase that kind of led. Well, you saw the one you came down, and now you're sort of in this hallway here.
Yeah. So, at this point, we can either go back in there towards there, but those, what I'm guessing are vampire ladies are probably gonna either come out or get us. So I don't think we should go back.
Okay.
What's down this hallway?
If we go, there's a couple rooms, but if we keep going this way, from the map, it either looks like jail cells or like some kind of gym shower. So I think we
Okay.
should check that out next in case it's either of those.
Okay. Well, gross if it's gym showers.
Well, like the guys might
Yeah,
be.
no. I totally understand. We should check it out. Also, if you can't feel him within 2,000 feet right now, then that's
Getting nothing.
not getting much. I guess go up.
Oh
You
shit!
can't feel him from.
I forgot that the range was that big.
The range is pretty massive, so there's every chance he's not here.
Maybe he's not down here. Maybe they're keeping it. They're like a dungeon somewhere. That's
mean,
not
This
where-
is the dungeon. We're the
This is
dungeon.
the dungeon. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought this was just the crypts.
And it's 2,000 feet, so that's a
That's-
large area. So if
Yeah.
we go to the top of the castle and can't feel it from there, then we're pretty far away.
What is the square footage on this castle?
The top of the castle is 360 feet up.
And we're how far underground right now?
So like, can I just feel the whole castle?
The castle is. You guys are. I don't know. Doesn't really say.
No, we're like more or less 2 stories underground.
From what it seems like, yeah.
But still, I mean, the top tower goes up
360 feet. So it's with it. Let's say 500 feet at a very gross estimate to the top.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
like a high end. So
Well-
if it's 2,000 feet in a big old sphere,
I
Then
got
that's-
all this on lock. So when it pings off, can I tell how far it is, or I just know it's within that field?
You would know where it is, sense the direction of it within that specific area.
Oh, so where is it?
Hang on one
not
sec.
here. Or is
Not in this castle.
Because if that's
don't
the
know.
case, then we should get our
leave.
we should retrace our steps, get out as fast as we can. And I guess
We can just animal it back again, like just do.
well,
the
we might
same
not
thing.
need to animal if we can wall walk.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm just saying if like speed is our.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can animal again. I can only do that once.
Never mind then.
So I
Alright.
mean, I can fly out.
But
So I will
just regular
say,
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
still pretty good.
you,
Yeah.
You're still pretty sneaky. Real sneaky deaky.
So you were given this by the dragon, so I'll impart some of the knowledge to you as you have it. There are certain things that can block. They're very specific. Now, if it was an object, simple things that you guys are aware of via like how detect magic works can block things like a thin sheet of lead or so much stone or things like that. But for a creature, it's very eerily specific, and it's running water. And it's 10 feet of running water in anywhere between you and this thing blocks the sense.
Shit. Is there a
map
waterfall
master?
coming out of Castle Barovia here?
Uh,
Is there a water feature anywhere?
I'll say, so you guys didn't do like a ton of outdoor recon to like really, you were just like, window, go. Like that's,
Ted, what do you want?
I listen, I want you to be definitive on what a jumper means. Do you jump? Do you not? It seems like we jump
Sometimes.
when we've accidentally jumped, then we're jumpers. But when we have time to plan, we're not.
Well,
A jumper knows when to jump.
that is too long of a group name.
Yeah.
So we just shortened it to jumpers.
Well, then you were also
Jumpers when you gotta
leapers,
jump, but players when you have the time to plan.
or you weren't leapers, but you're jumpers. I'm confused.
No, a leaper is reckless. A jumper is different.
But what if you look before you leap?
Then you're
You
a
Then-
should
jumper.
also look before you jump, unless you're a jumper.
Then you just jump.
If you have time, you
science.
look. If you don't, you can't because you don't have time.
Yeah, sure. All right. Also, I want to comment to the people in the chat, like not paying too much attention to plot points. Don't worry. If you're playing through Curse of Strahd, what you are witnessing now is going to be almost nothing like what your potentially by the book experience of Curse of Strahd will be. This is very different.
Unless you really like it, then you can steal it.
Then you can steal it, sure. But if you're playing, like,
Your own game.
there will be some set pieces that are similar. But remember, in this world, Strahd he left Barovia for 18 years and everything was great. And now he's back
Yep.
with a vengeance.
Mhm. And remember, if this was Bookstrahd, we would absolutely wreck him instantly.
Yeah, but this is not. So,
Just go there.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I think we should. Oh, fuck. In that case, why don't we get the fuck out?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we need all the help we can get. So if this person's supposed to help us with the prophecy, a good step one would be helping us with Strahd.
Is there any water here in the castle, like that's marked on there, like a
I
well,
don't see any. That's what I'm looking
or
at. Well, he said running water specifically. So there's no like water features or anything like that. The waterfall.
waterfall?
I don't see any kind of any blue on the map at all.
Feature could be running.
And I will also say, remember, your map of Castle Ravenloft was from its creation by the people who made it. There's been time since he's come back where things could have shifted or changed.
All right.
So probably not massive changes to the structure. And from what you saw on the outside and comparing to your map, the large majority of what you can tell seems to be okay. Seems to be the same.
All right.
But there is the potential you can do a lot of redecorating when you have crazy dark evil powers.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
it's your castle and you are the land.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we backtrack the way we came? Rick, you walk out the window. I will fly with you out the window. Clyde, become something Barovia-y and do a quick once around the castle. And come back and we'll figure some shit out, I guess. Wait, but then you can't tell us what you saw. So I will do a quick fly around the castle. And
As I thought you couldn't turn into a bat anymore.
I can't,
No,
but I can still
he
fly.
He could still be sneaky
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's true.
fly.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do that. Pass without
we'll-
trace, sneak up.
Okay, so you guys are going just for my. So you're going down K81 and then up, or you're going back into the room and then up the staircase?
I think we should backtrack the way we came, guys. What do you think?
Sure.
Into the
Yeah,
area
let's-
with all the crypts.
Unless those vampire ladies are active,
Yeah.
then we can only really forge forward.
Wait,
Eh.
give me 1 second to think of something to do.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Level.
We're level 14.
I can make 2 of us invisible.
Okay.
You and me,
That's what I was thinking.
or me and Clyde, and then you could just be sneaky because you're very sneaky already.
Very sneaky.
I'm pretty sneaky.
So if you did it to us,
Yes.
then we would be significantly sneakier, and you would be about the same amount sneaky. Even if you were invisible, you're basically invisible whenever you want to be.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Yeah.
All right,
I can do
cool.
that.
Get us. Dude,
All right.
let's do it.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Sure,
pass
yeah.
without trace us, and then I'm gonna give us a double little boop. 3rd level spell to cast invisibility.
All right.
Where are we?
Okay.
going?
Oz, we'll follow your lead since we can see you.
Yes.
I mean,
Excuse me.
just-
Sorry. I got a hiccup.
back the way we came. Take a right, and then a
All
right,
right,
and then up the
you
stairs.
go first. You go first.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay, so how is this going? What's your plan?
I am going to lead the way. I'm going to sneak along the wall in K84, and then
Okay.
like where I can't sneak along the wall anymore, I'm gonna do a little pop out and run in, but I'm gonna do it very sneakily.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
All right. 13, 20, 39.
Okay,
So sneaky.
39.
All right, Oz, you go for Oz. Oz is like Batman the way he disappears.
Great.
Is that a pun because of the cloak too?
Oh, now it is.
That Oz.
That's what I meant.
That Oz.
Okay. Let's go back to these peeps.
Pretty sneaky though. Not bad. Hard to detect.
Less
That
good
is
at the
true.
punching.
Yeah, but
Yes.
not that much less good.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at how far we've come. Doing a good job.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Let me just check one thing on this enemy. Make sure that they don't have anything funky.
Yeah.
Uh,
That funky monkey.
okay. Yeah. So you are sneaking in the room, and you're going just like right up to K81 or K18 rather.
Yep.
Okay.
Popping in that little alcove, starting to head up the stairs.
Okay. You do that.
All right. We follow him, right?
Yeah.
Thing to do.
Go ahead and make stealth checks.
All right. So
Rick,
I
yours
am
is a straight stealth.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Does being invisible give us anything?
It gives you advantage, but Rick's at disadvantage.
Ah, 'cause
Right. So I'm normal, but I also have pass without trace.
That helps.
That's
So
true.
that's a
29.
plus 10.
Yeah.
So that is in fact a 20.
Okay. That is something. Let's see. Okay. You all kind of make your way through in between all of these crypts that you can see, because again, there's just a bereft of these different crypts with doors that you guys are kind of moving in between all of these different areas to get back to where you were, and you are able to do that.
Cool.
You do see some of them moving about. But yeah.
Ooh, when I see that, I move a little faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, once we get back into the chapel area, I'm going to bust out my wings and fly out the window.
Should we just hang out invisible?
Yeah, let's just get out of this space, out into the open.
Yeah.
So you guys go up into the chapel?
I guess we'll go right outside the chapel.
Okay, so you guys go up the stairs that you kind of ducked in through into where the chapel is, and you're going to go out the window, or what's your plan? Because you're invisible.
Can I fit out the window?
I don't think we can fit out the window at this point.
As a full-grown person. Oz probably could.
Yeah, no, I'll say you can get out there, but what about Clyde?
Can I get out there?
I mean, no, you can get out there, but how are you going to
There's
get out there?
nobody in the chapel right now. We'll hang out in the chapel.
I'll just sit on the window ledge.
Yeah,
This
we'll
is the
just wait in
window
the
I'm
chapel.
talking about in the illustration.
Oh.
It looks to be
All
like
invisibly
twice
sit
the
on the
size of a
window.
door.
Yes, it is quite large.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll hang out in the window ledge.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go to the window ledge and be quiet.
Okay, you're there, and you're quiet in the window ledge.
And we
Great.
All right.
I'm gonna do a once over around the castle. Look for any kind of dominant water features that
Okay.
might be housing.
Even submissive water
revenants.
features.
Thanks, Rick. Okay. So, now that you've kind of done you're doing a flyabout with this here, you can see slightly different from your illustration. You
Okay.
can see seemingly, you're not exactly sure where it's coming from, but there is basically a waterfall running down. Let's see, which spire is it? Well, one of the spires. I'll say that. We'll say it looks like maybe the kind of one that has the really pointy thing.
Okay, the top one.
Yeah, the top one. But you see how there's kind of like I don't know, I guess that's supposed to be like vines wrapped around it. Seemingly almost sourceless from the outside, like from the top of that, there is like a 10-foot wide body of water defying gravity and swirling around the sides going down. But it's like a dark gray water, so it almost, like now that you're close you can see it, but it almost sort of blends with the stone because like it's water on stones, but it's like spiraling around, and then it kind of just goes into a grate like down at the bottom, and then wherever it goes.
All right. I'm gonna fly back to the windowsill, and hope that someone talks to me.
You guys see Oz flapping at the window.
Aren't you just a regular person flying now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you're invisible.
He doesn't know you're there.
Oh. I forgot. Sorry. Hey, Oz.
Oh, you're here. Okay. So the biggest tower has a giant spiraling waterfall defying logic and gravity going into a grate. So I think we should go check there next.
All right, cool. What's your plan for getting there, Clyde? Because I'll walk up the walls.
Can you carry her?
No, I can't. That's the thing about these boots, these slippers. They're really super comfortable and great, but I
They
can't.
are.
As soon as I grab anything heavier than
You?
heavier than me, myself, and my equipment, which I have a lot of, I just fall off the wall.
I mean,
Sad.
what my dragon
Working on
armor
it.
when I turn into the dragon, is that a wild shape?
It's both your wild shapes. Yeah.
Let's use both, and I already used one today, so I can just use my other wild shape to fly.
Well, it's a short rest and they come back.
Yeah, so I have one left, and then if there's an opportunity to take a short rest before tonight.
And we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Clyde and Oz will fly up to that top tower, and I guess Rick will walk.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
just wait outside on the east side of the tower, and I will come find you and whisper when I get there, below the water line, because I'm still invisible.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
All right,
Sounds good.
cool.
Can we do that?
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so you guys get over to kind of the top spire there. Eventually,
Mhm.
time goes by, and you get over there, and you can see this weird, swirling, 10-foot wide water pattern that's just kind of, again, seemingly sourceless, like it's somewhere in the roof area, maybe, and kind of the spirey piece, at least that's kind of what it looks like, and then it's just around the outside all the way down into a grate near the bottom. And the outside of this tower is like windowless, so there's no like on the way
You
up.
can't peek in.
On the way up, no.
Okay, is there a door to this tower?
There is probably one somewhere inside, and I'm just checking to see if the roof has access because it doesn't really look like
So
it does.
water's on top of the roof?
It's kind of coming out of the roof.
Coming out of the roof.
You know what? It doesn't actually look like there's roof access. Is that Sean? Are you seeing that too?
Yeah, I don't
I guess you
feel-
can just go up it from the inside. I guess.
Yeah, I think. Motherfucker. It's K18.
The thing you just on.
Yeah. Actually, no, that means it's right over there.
What do you mean?
Like if we go back to the chapel, that's the staircase we were in. So
Yeah.
we just go up instead of down.
Yep.
All right, so back to where we came, boys and Clyde. I guess boy and Clyde.
We're still in the window of the chapel.
No, I
Did
thought
we
you
go
always
yet?
said I thought, based on what I think Sean and I are agreeing, that you guys went over
Oh,
there
okay. All right.
and then realized there was no top access.
Did
Okay.
I? And I feel like since I assumed there was, Oz would have assumed there was.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
So we get there, doesn't work, so we go back.
And yeah, we go back. I pull out the map, and I'm like, oh, it's this staircase.
I'm gonna stay as a raven.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Um,
going to say probably by the time all of this happens and you're back over there, that it's probably been the invisibility
Yeah, that makes
time
sense.
has dropped.
Ooh,
Ah,
actually,
this is less good.
so thought now, Rick.
Yeah. Now us.
Thought.
Yep. Lay it on me like a fact.
Since where? Can you?
No, lay it on me like a fact.
I don't know what that means.
Can't help you. Sorry. That's all I can do.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you want to walk around the outside of the tower along the water path and see if you see any revenants buried underneath on the outside?
Me, I don't have the thing. So,
No, I just meant
Uh,
like look with your eyes, because you wouldn't be able to feel it anyway, because the water's in the way.
Yeah.
aha. All right. I could,
Because you
right.
have special eyes, right? Look with your special eyes.
With my
Yeah.
special eyes. Yeah,
Have
yeah.
your nose.
Yeah. Can you,
Could I do that? I don't know. I don't think
What
so.
are you
I
what are you
maybe-
trying to I'm still confused. Yes.
Is the water thing magic?
I don't know. How did you find out?
Did Rick smell it?
I mean, the whole place is magic. This is Barovia.
But like, could I just spell the magic on the water so that it goes away?
If
And
you
then we can
were
project
a
it
bird, maybe.
Damn.
Can't cast while you're a bird.
why don't keep that idea in your back pocket? Because if we climb up the tower, the water source might be up there. You might be able to dispel that.
Okay.
So it's a good idea. Keep it in your back pocket.
Okay, so I'll just stay a bird then.
Yeah.
We'll say she somehow iterated that to you before she was a bird and couldn't tell you any of that.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, I
you-
agree. Yeah, bird.
Yeah.
So
Don't you know?
yeah, so Rick, can you go do that, please?
You want me to go up there and look with my special eyes?
Through the water and see if you see any revenants. Like we're here for?
I don't know that I would be the best candidate for that.
You're the only
not.
one who can
You're the only
walk
one.
on the wall.
Yeah, you sound like the perfect person for this.
Can't talk.
Clyde, you make a very persuasive point. I don't know that Clyde is currently understanding us. It seems like a problem.
I nip
Okay,
at
but that's neither here nor there for my question.
All right. Don't ask it. Tell it.
Okay, Rick, go climb on the outside of the tower, look through the water, and tell me if you see any revenants.
All right. I go do that.
Okay, let me just make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying correctly.
Yes.
So, because maybe I described it incorrectly before we go through this.
Okay.
So, what are you interpreting this as, Sean?
A waterfall that is
Yeah.
10 foot
Yeah.
outside of the building, swirling around.
Okay, yes, that is happening, but the stone is still there, if that matters. So it's just like on the outside of the pillar of the tower.
Yeah, so what I want is him to walk basically along the shore of
I
this
see.
waterfall.
I
and just
see.
Look in and see if he sees any weird shit.
Okay, because it doesn't go inside inside, like you can't go through
Yeah.
the water. Okay.
I'm asking him to go along the outside.
I gotcha. Okay,
And
all
from
right.
there, then we go up and see what the source is.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Just making sure I understood that correctly. Okay. So,
my
Rick, you take the time to walk back over there.
Which is
And you-
actually, it's this tower. We're right there.
Oh,
We've
that's
been
true. You guys
here
are there. I
all the time.
forgot. Yeah, you didn't go back yet. So you do that.
Alright.
And you don't see it is basically from where this water just seems to come out of the shingled roof and swirl around this tower. It is basically, it's again, seemingly magically defying gravity that it's like just 10 feet wide in like a swath around the outside. Just like a really big swirly drain, but with no actual pipe that just kind of falls off into a drain. So as you look around, you do not see any like revenants in places from the outside here.
All right. And there's no way for me to get in.
There's a drain at the bottom
Aha.
where wherever the water goes.
Right.
And no, there is no. Again, as we've learned, it's the one staircase you were in that you could have just, if you just kept going up, it leads to where you seemingly want to go.
All right. I go back, and as I go back, I think sometimes I wonder about Oz.
Okay.
Hey, Oz, are you doing all right, bud? When I
Hey.
get back.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I mean, no, but yeah.
All right. Cool. No.
No.
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, keep it up, bud.
Thanks,
give him
man.
a pat on the shoulder, and then I guess we're going up the staircase.
Yeah. Wait, did you find anything?
No, it's just there was water, but there were no openings into it, and I didn't see any people
Okay, cool.
at
So yeah,
all.
let's go to the top, and if that doesn't work, let's break through the grate and go down the bottom.
If we get to the top and it doesn't work, we're just gonna bust right up.
All right, we can do that too.
All right. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go up and down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not arguing.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so you guys go back into the chapel from the little windowsill there and make your way over to K18, the spirally staircase that leads upwards. And we are going to take a short break.
All
Hi,
right.
Internet.
Ah.
We're back from our break. Rick's ready for something. So you guys are going back into the chapel
And up the
to
stairs.
head up the stairs in K18, which is going to keep going all through all of these maps.
And we just go all the
Yep.
way.
Yeah, so you walk up the steps for a while. Man,
I
this
walk
is...
on the walls.
Okay.
I fly.
I'm just trying to determine, because I don't particularly like this map either.
I just walk.
That's fair.
Okay.
You're good at walking.
Those boots are made for walking.
They're made for flying.
Okay, so you guys keep walking up this tower here, and is there any specific thing you want to do? Because it's a while. You guys are going like almost 400 feet. You guys have to walk
if
up.
I become not a raven and we take a short rest, then I'll have wild shapes again. But we don't really need a short rest.
We're not gonna do that on the staircase.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Are you gonna wild shape in combat?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess not. If we're
If
not
the
gonna take a short
situation
rest.
become a dragon decides to rear its head.
It could work.
I mean, I also have what is it? The big polymorph one that I can turn into a dragon.
True polymorph?
Yes.
Yeah. That is legit.
So like, I still have it as an option.
All
Oh
right.
no, shape change.
Oh, okay.
So I can. Yeah.
Change shape. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I know about spells. Totally.
All right, so you guys are just going up.
Yep.
Yeah. See why not?
Okay, you guys walk up this
Into a trap.
380-foot tall tower, and it's just around and around and around until you get to the top.
Woo!
At which point you make it to just trying to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. 'cause it's-
K59.
Yeah, pretty much all the way to K59.
Hey, 59. I'll tell you, we are moving through this tower.
Kind
Engage
of.
it.
You're on a mission.
Yeah.
So you make your way up to K59. You can see the roof of this spired peak, and you can see that there's basically just a big old, almost 400-foot drop down shaft that leads like through the middle that you're kind of conically spiring around as you walk up, and you can see that the water is just going straight down that shaft, and it like comes up to like meet the side where you saw it coming out, and like it just looks like it's hitting the side of the tower. Like it looks like it's just coming up to the tower, and like you know it's out there on the outside swirling around, but it's just like pouring straight down the middle.
Aha.
Wow.
So
All right.
So we just see a bunch of water.
there's like a 20-foot around shaft that this thing goes around, and the water's pouring down
The middle.
400 feet or more.
Can we see are we at like the top of that shaft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the water was
So
going down
if you were to take a big tube,
Right.
and wrap staircase around it,
right.
you could in theory only access the tube from the top and the
Right.
bottom.
right.
You are at the top,
Okay.
and the water is pouring down the middle of the tube.
Okay.
So is there a door into the next level?
There is no next level.
So you are at the top. The
We're at the
roof
very
is
top.
above you.
Oh. What do we see?
That-
Just the water?
Just the water.
Just the water?
Thank you, Sean.
Water.
We're supposed to have
Is
a
it,
person here.
Is the water thick enough where it like permeates all around the outside, or can we try and walk around and see if we can see anything down?
Oh, you mean like
people
yeah?
in the
It's so
water?
it's like I'm saying it's like I'm estimating here. We're saying it's like a 20-foot diameter circular tube, and there's like a 10-foot wide stream of water going right down the middle.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So
And it
there's
looks
water
like there's
around
a
the
staircase that
outside
goes down
the
the middle.
tower.
I'm not sure if there is. No, I think it's just a.
And then it goes in.
God,
at the
this
top.
map is confusing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? How it's like
Yeah.
there
Am I
isn't a
understanding that
hole.
correctly?
But there is.
Yeah. Wait, is that K18A?
That's what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the inside of the tube is K18A.
that's what I thought too. Yeah, high tower shaft. The top or the bottom. It is dark, choked with cobwebs, and there is a stream of water going down it.
Okay.
Oh,
The
apparently it's impossible to climb without the aid of magic or some other thing. So it's basically just a tube with water going down it.
There are no stairs?
Not in this central tube, no.
No, not on this. Okay, question also.
Rick could climb it. No
Yes.
problem.
We climbed up the top of the tower, yeah?
Yes.
Are we like on a roof?
You are
Is,
on
like,
a.
water going around the outside of the tower and there's like a water roof as it pours into the center? Like what?
No. You guys are at the top of the tower. The tower, so you come up the stairs.
Wait,
And-
I can just show her the map. Celine, come into the room.
Yeah, just come into the room.
Go look at the map. That'll work. I hope. Then at least 2/3 of us can know.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
So we climbed up the staircase. This is the staircase.
This is the
Right.
convenient
This
part.
is the top of the staircase where we're
It's being
standing.
right there.
18A, the tube that goes down the middle. That's where the water is.
Okay, so what was Rick walking around the outside for? When you said walk on the shore of the water.
On the outside of the tower. Like
So
this
the
part of
sewage
the
drain comes down
So but there was no
clearly
water
through
ever.
this
Yes,
tube.
there was. This is where the water was circling. On the outside,
on the outside
tower.
of the tower?
Yes, and
So
now
there's
there's
an
more
outside-
water.
Okay, so
in
the two water features are separate.
Yes.
That's what I was misunderstanding. I thought it was all in
Nope.
one thing and I was very confused.
Get out.
Okay.
So the water, again, the water inside this like central tube comes up magically and meets the shingled roof where you saw the water coming out of the shingled roof and swirling down. But like it does, there's no hole. It just like meets it and then is on the outside as well.
So that's why I didn't know if there was like a roof or like
It might be, it's probably magically connected, but there's not like a hole where the water's coming out. It's just on one side and the other side.
Okay.
So when we were on the when we were by the crypts
Yeah.
and using the staircase that way. That,
Oh yeah, I guess they're, yeah.
That opens up to the bottom of where the waterfall is.
Yes, to where the tube would be at the
That would be
bottom.
We go
bottom
down
of-
there?
All right, we should look through the running water. Maybe whoever's stored in the running water.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So yeah, right now it is a worked stone tubular shaft. So without flight or means of climbing on a sheer surface,
Yeah.
there's no ways to get down there. But you do have access to
We
those.
have access to both of those things.
Yeah.
You do.
Rick, walk down
Yeah.
the tube. See if you can see anyone down the length.
Cool. I will do that.
Okay, so you're walking down the wall, and you're kind of the water's kind of coming down the middle, and you're short, so it's not really like hitting you, like maybe off the helmet pieces. It's just kind of like bing, 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 as you're walking down. But it's not really like dripping. It's just like a sheet, I guess, and you're parting the sheet with your helmet.
Nice.
So you walk down about the first, and remember this is we're saying about 400 to 500 feet, this total shaft here.
Yeah.
And you walk down about the first 50 or so feet, and you see it's like, yeah, we'll make it more than that. We'll make it like the first 100 feet, so it's beyond dark vision range. And like suspended, like in the water, no chains, just seemingly magically suspended, is like a very skeletally being.
Aha. All right. Can he see me?
You're not sure. It's like it's a very gaunt, like skeletal being, just kind of like in the
Hanging
running
there.
water.
Just hanging there in the water.
Yeah, you're not sure if
Magically.
this is just a skeleton, if this thing is alive or dead.
But it's
You
just
can make a
floating there.
you can make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I'd like to make a perception check, and then I want to shoot it with my harpoon. Do those two things. A 16.
Okay. Yeah. So you look around and it's got like tattered clothes that are clearly been like kind of eroded away. And you look around and it's mostly, like I said, it's mostly skeleton, except like where there's some skin that's kind of like outside of the water. And you look and the front two incisors are really like long and pointy.
Aha. He's like a vampire. I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to keep going down.
Hey, you can make me an Arcana check.
Ah. I'm okay at those.
All right, I have an idea.
Ah, a natural 20, 24.
Yeah, you would know that vampires are harmed by running water.
Aha.
So they take basically continual damage if they are in an area of running water.
Okay. So if this guy's a vampire in the water, if I took him out, he'd start reconstituting.
Yeah, and I guess just from your combined conversations and knowledge, it doesn't stop. Running water hurts them and damages them, and it shuts off.
But it won't kill him.
It won't kill them. It will just basically keep them in constant pain.
All right. I'll leave this guy alone. I keep walking down.
Fair.
Oz had a new idea, and he's just gonna do it.
Those guys said not to split the group. Yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna take out one of my only coin of delving.
Oh, okay, nice. All right.
And since it sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius, I am going to try and flick it into the center of this stream of water and look down to see if I see any shadows, if it bounces off of anything like that.
Okay, sure. And it has some other thing where it like tells you how deep something is or something like that?
Yes, once it hits the ground, I know. Oh, sorry. Once it hits, it lets out a melodious tune. Anyone who hears the tune can tell the distance dropped. So unless the tune is loud enough to go up 400 feet, I won't know. But I can still see.
Right, Rick's down there.
Yeah.
No, it would. I think the magic of it is you just know how deep it is.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what it's designed to do.
Cool.
So yeah, you flick the coin, and Rick, you're like, I'm gonna avoid that guy. And then like as you're like walking down, you're like, bink, as like a coin bangs off this guy's skull and then falls past him, like rolls ding, down his rib cage and like out his pelvis down the floor. And it's like this little lit up coin, and it's just fallen. And you know there was nobody else up there when you were up there, so somebody threw a coin down at you for some reason.
Clyde.
Yeah, and let's see, it's gonna fall. Oh, sorry. It's this room. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's gonna fall about 200 or so feet down, maybe 250 feet, and like bing, and you hear it echo back up. And Rick, you also hear it echo back up.
Aha. That was weird. I keep walking down.
Okay, Oz, you hear the tune. So does Clyde.
And Rick didn't see it. The light hit anything on its way down.
Yeah, well, no other beings like tinked along.
Oh, you know what? I with message, which has 120-foot range, I tell Rick when he's 100 feet down. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna drop that coin of delving. Sorry, I forgot that. I do it again. I'm like,
okay.
Hey, that was a coin of delving. I forgot that I could talk to you this right away.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear anything? I heard it. It was 20 feet
I did,
down.
yeah. It was like 150 feet down from me.
All right, what was that? The first bling thing I heard. The first bang.
The first bling?
Yeah, the first
What's
thing
that
it hit.
coin? Oh, there's a skeleton in here.
Oh,
But
is that
I
what we're looking for?
think it's a vampire due to the elongated teeth and the fact that skeletons aren't destroyed by, but also can't regenerate in running water. So if I was Strahd and I had like a enemy vampire, this is where I would keep him.
Cool.
So I'm gonna keep it on down.
All right.
You
I
guys
can
are
like talk
welcome
to you
to
for
join
another
me.
20 feet. So can you go down 20 feet and like tell me what you see?
I go down 20 feet. Do I see anything?
You see you're 20 feet further down, and you can see. You have 120 foot dark vision, or no?
I do.
Yeah, so you can see the coin,
Ah,
like at the bottom of the shafts. It's like 250 feet down ish.
I could just barely make out the coin at the bottom of the shaft.
Cool. Should we come down? Like, what do you think?
I think that if I was a vampire trying to hide somebody from running water, or hide somebody with running water, I would keep them at the bottom of this fucking massive waterfall.
All right. So like, we'll come down, right?
Yeah,
Clyde,
I
we
mean,
should go down,
whatever.
right?
You do what you want to do. I'm going down though.
Okay, I'll meet you down there. I'm gonna try and kind of glide around the waterfall and try and make it down.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, so you try. I'll say you're successful in your like Super Mario World holding the cape. Wow, wow. Just...
It's so easy now as an adult.
Being small size has its benefits.
That's true.
And Clyde, you just fly down as well?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys fly down to the base of this thing, and Brick, you walk down, and you can see that this hits a pool of water. Like there's like a circular pool at the bottom, and then there's a shaft that of the water that continues, which wouldn't make like why would you this you assume based on everything that this was just a shaft, but the water stops and then continues out into like the main floor, like under a door. And there is a skull at the bottom of the pool.
Mm-hmm. Does it have elongated teeth?
It does not.
Does
It's like a human skull.
Does the thing go off, or is it's in the water?
It would be if it was in the water.
We pick it up out of the water.
Okay, you pick up the skull up out of the water, and there's like a faint vibe that this could be it. Maybe.
I turn back into a person. Oh wait,
Okay.
maybe I shouldn't turn back into a person.
I already
Because
did.
we gotta get out of this, right?
No. Wait.
Is there
Are
a way
we
out from down
Bottom
here?
of the staircase. Like, is there a way out of here?
Yeah, there's a door.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'll turn it back into a person.
All right.
There's a slight vibe that this could be the person.
Maybe we gotta find the rest of the person.
Maybe.
All right. Well, we'll bring this skull with us.
So
In the bag of holding?
we're just gonna leave
No,
that guy.
bag of holding's full. The other guy up there?
Yeah, the vampire.
Yeah, he's not hurting anybody. He's in a waterfall.
Oh no, I meant like to get him on our side to fight Strahd.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's an unreliable ally.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. To the next room.
The next room.
All right, so it is a wooden door, banded, and there is a lock.
I checked the lock for traps.
Sure.
I would like to, while we were down here doing all of this, I'm gonna say that Clyde was casting detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
Is there magic on the door? I know like the whole place is magical, but like specifically.
No, you don't think there's any specific magic on the door. The water is magic. Shocker.
I was like, I can totally
do
get
not
rid of this
see
water.
any traps.
I also do not see any traps.
Nobody thinks they see any traps.
I definitely don't see any traps.
All right, then I'm going to back up 10, 20, 30. I'm going to back up as far as I can and mage hand try and pick this lock.
Okay.
From the other side of the waterfall.
I got a natural 20, which I add 16 to.
Okay, so you pick the lock.
Nice.
I open the door with my mage hand. Ha!
Okay, you open the door with your mage hand.
Very nice.
And you find it leads to, nah, we don't want to do that. That'd be silly.
I agree. To do that.
So the water sort of, you now see like the rooms that you're walking through, there's like a carved, almost like a carved 10-foot like trough that this water seemingly is flowing through. And it comes out, it banks right, like a 90-degree turn. This is sort of just like a small little like entryway room, and then it goes under another door.
So
It's
follow
a
the
trap.
water.
Okay.
Got a 2.
2?
I will also search for traps.
I got a 19.
Okay. You guys don't think these doors are trapped?
Is it
Yeah.
locked?
No.
So let's
I
follow
use my
it.
mage hand. Open the door.
This one, it does squeak like that. That door. Spooky castle squeak.
Somebody needs to oil these doors.
Oh, I guess I want to check the water running through this trough to see if there's anything underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like it's particularly deep. The water is like 10 feet deep, 10 feet wide. So you can, yeah, but you can take a look.
That's super cocked. And that's a 17 on the roll, so 29.
Okay. Yeah, you don't think so. I think it just looks like it's water.
Cool. I will mage hand open the door to the next room and then go through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have to keep following this.
Yeah, it you can see it kind of takes you to a T intersection.
Mhm.
And to the right is just a vast hallway full of spider webs. And to the left is a really nice ornate door.
Ooh. So you guys want to let's check and see what's behind door number 1.
Ooh-wee.
All right.
Can you describe the door?
Yeah, it is like a dark mahogany wood with kind of almost like I guess it's kind of got like a bat, kind of typical open wing, like a Bacardi bat in the middle, but it's made out of amber.
Tasteful.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door and it is just there's a hearth in this room with it's blazing. You feel warmth, the likes of which you haven't really felt here in Barovia roll out, and it has a nice amber colored light to it. The walls are just lined with books, ancient tomes. You can see all sorts of just smell of parchment and leather, and it's seemingly all the books seem to be in order. There's a big, thick, furry, like seems super comfortable rug on the floor. On this, on top of this stone floor, there's a low kind of coffee table that's polished to a mirror finish. And even like the poker that's next to the fireplace is polished, so it's like a brass, but it hasn't like corroded to be like gross. It's like shiny brass. There's overstuffed divans and couches all over the room. Looks super cushy and comfortable. And there's 2 burgundy colored wood chairs with big padded leather seats facing towards the hearth. And there is a huge painting over the mantelpiece with a big golden frame, and the firelight kind of illuminates it. And it's a picture of a woman who looks remarkably like Oz. But like if Oz was taller and had was a woman.
Yeah.
Almost the spitting image.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, nothing out in this.
Like if we face apt Oz, that's what we would get.
Wait a minute.
Nothing in here. Don't see anything weird. No revenants. Any revenants? Hi, do you any revenants?
Do I feel any revenants?
No, but the water continues through the floor and out this room.
I think
I understand the whole Tatiana thing at this point, I think.
Nope, I don't. We can. I'm gonna use a charge of my wand of secrets to see if there are any secrets in this room.
Okay.
Well, she's really pretty, Oz.
Thank you, buddy. If a secret door or trap is within 30 feet, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest me.
Yeah, it points to the back of the fireplace.
Ooh.
Hey, can we blow the? Can someone take out the fire? Put out the fire? Can one of you guys? Hey, Rick, can you put out the fire for me? Rick, put out the fire for me.
Yeah, how roaring is this fire?
It's pretty roaring. It's like super nice and warm.
Is it the size of a small campfire?
Sure, Celine.
Then I can instantly snuff it out with Druidcraft.
Then you do so.
Right.
Good job, Clyde.
I am going to wait until it cools off and then use my mage hand to try and. First I'm going to look with my eye holes for the secret door,
Okay,
or whatever the secret is.
sure.
Was it just a table or was there a desk?
It is pretty much just like the kind of coffee table,
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
and then
I'll
a
just
bunch of
move
like
it out.
couches and stuff for reading.
Nice.
and a ton
bunch
of books.
on the walls.
Yeah.
All right. I guess
Each
I
one
will-
seems to be uniquely different than the other ones.
Yeah, I
Is
guess
it
they would.
magical?
No, not magical. No.
Do any of them seem like they're actually fake levers?
Well, the books. Make an investigation check.
All right. 19.
No. You look around. You don't think any of these are secret doors.
All right. I guess I'll
Levers.
just
I got a
wait for Oz for a minute.
21 to look for the whatever the secret is behind the fireplace.
You can definitely see there is a secret door behind the fireplace, like in the stone.
Okay.
And it seems like it needs a trigger, like something to, like it's not like when you push on it, it slides. It seems like it needs a thing to do the thing.
Do either of you guys know silence?
No.
Because I could just go through this wall.
Rick, if I knew silence, I would have used it on Wave way before now.
That's fair.
No. Why don't we just look around with our eye holes? Look for some some secrets. Try candelabras. Try different books.
All right, I'll start pulling out the books.
Try
I'm
couches
sorry,
or whatever.
Hey, roll me a d12, Rick.
Right. Good old generic D12. Roll her up. Boo-boo. 11.
Okay. You're like, poetry anthology. Nope, not that one.
Nah, I keep that though.
Okay, you have a poetry anthology.
All right. I'm going to keep going while these guys look and do their thing.
Okay, make investigation checks, you two.
Mm.
Roll me another d12, Rick.
2.
It's a bestiary of strange beasts.
14.
15.
Okay. Rick's still trying books. You guys are looking around. We can roll me one more time there, Rick. You got your
All right.
bestiary of strange books and your poetry anthology.
All right, cool. 5.
All right, this is a book of exotic recipes.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, all right. I start reading a little bit.
Yeah, you get to look as you're looking through this. These are, there. You guess maybe like 1,000 books here in this thing. Each one of them uniquely different from the previous.
Okay.
Were you able to transport every single one of these books? You think you'd be looking at a collection worth like 80,000 gold pieces.
Shit.
You know, this is a lot of reading.
It takes you guys a little while, and like you're looking around for books and stuff, and then you're like, that fire poker look real shiny. Slides the door open.
Gotcha.
So, this room kind of has some smoke in it, like the fire, from like seeping in from the fireplace. In here, though, is a chest, and it is surrounded by piles of gold, silver, and copper coins. The fittings and clawed feet on the chest are evidence of great workmanship. Attached to the wall are 2 torch sconces. The southern one holds a torch with an intricate metal base. The other one is empty. A skeleton in broken plate armor lies against the wall. The skeleton's right hand is on its throat, and its left hand holds the matching torch from the empty sconce.
Ooh. I take my my coin of delving and I throw it at the chest to make sure it's not a mimic.
Yeah, bing! Not a mimic.
All right.
Now I throw it at the skeleton to make sure the skeleton's not a mimic.
The
You don't
skeleton.
feel any special feelings about this skeleton.
Skeleton's
No.
holding his throat, you said?
Yeah,
A
like
torch
holding a
against-
torch and holding his throat.
Okay.
Don't touch the torches.
Put the torch back.
No,
Do
don't.
you think the room is like poisonous gas? Like to go
No.
right?
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna look at this here chest. I'm gonna look at the chest.
All right,
All
look
right.
at the chest.
I want to see if it's locked, see if there are any inscriptions, anything fancy pants.
I mean, it's fancy pants, and it looks
Yeah,
real.
other
It
anything-
looks real heavy. And it does not appear to be locked.
I want to look at the sconces and see if there's any devices attached to them.
Okay, make me, I guess, an investigation check.
All right. Let me just get a quick gander at these. 16 plus 4 is 20.
That it is. You don't see any specific like mechanism as far as you can tell.
Hmm.
Do I detect magic?
No magic in it other than you guys in this room.
Do we need this?
No.
Does a 17 see through any illusions in this room?
Everything that you see, you think is here.
Okay.
So maybe. Maybe not.
We'll keep looking at the water.
I was gonna say, like, why don't we all just walk out of this here room, and I'll use my mage hand to try and open the chest door, like the chest.
Okay.
And if there's some trap that closes the fireplace door, we'll be on the other side so we don't get caught in the trap.
All right.
Oh, before that, quick perception check on the skeleton.
Sure.
So that is a 19. Oh, sorry, 22.
Nope, doesn't seem to be anything specific.
Okay, cool.
And the water's not running through this room.
No, it's
All
running kind of through the room you were just in and out the other
okay.
side.
I was pretty sure of that. Just
All
check.
right, cool. So I go back into that main room and with my mage hand open up the chest.
Okay. You do. You open up the chest. And the door, like the trap door or the secret door, does not close, and almost as if like I don't know, I guess almost like a leaf blower, you open up the chest and just like gas just comes flying out of the chest.
Uh-huh.
And it fills that whole room, and then it starts to seep into the room that you guys are in.
Can we close the door? Like pull the lever back up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to go over and close the lever?
I'll
will.
do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, everybody's doing it. Everybody's shutting that lever.
Well,
I'm
I'm
going.
resistance against poison.
So
I also
y'all do.
have-
Do you all do?
Never mind.
I'm
Who's
gonna go.
shutting the lever?
I go. I don't wait for these guys.
Okay.
I mean,
You
if he wants
go
to
and
go-
shut the door. Make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage as you get close to the gas to shut the lever.
15 plus 10, 25.
You're good.
Whew. I pull the lever.
Okay, it shuts.
All right. I guess we'll just wait a minute and let that poison finish dispersing or whatever.
Well, why
Oh,
don't we, let's just go follow the water at this point.
Yeah, let's just go follow the water. Fuck this place.
Cool.
Next room.
Next room.
Stop yelling that.
Sorry. Next room.
Next room.
Next room.
Yay.
Okay. Well, you guys continue. So from this room, you continue through the main sort of door that leads out of here, where the water, following the water, and it leads you. Well, there's a door. I should say there's a door. The water leads you through. I'm assuming you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check it for traps.
Because the other thing is to go back
Yeah, check for
through
traps.
Webby Hallway.
No, we don't want to do
Keep
that.
going. Checking for traps.
10.
4, 9.
Okay, and just remind me, you guys, this is the day of dinner. This is just earlier.
Yes.
No, this is the day before.
The day
dinner.
before
Day
dinner.
before dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you guys don't think there's any traps.
All
We
right.
Continue.
Open the door.
Okay. You guys find yourself in a big, long dining hall.
This is not what I was expecting.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a dining hall, and it kind of like it comes in and it banks to the side and over and goes out another door, the water.
Aha. Is there anyone in the dining hall?
Is this water still magic? Like, is this the same magic water?
Yep.
It couldn't be different magic water,
Guys,
probably.
should I just dispel the water? Because then we could feel the thing.
I mean, but I think it only works for a 30-foot cube, Dispel Magic. So you would dispel 30 feet of it, but if he's not in that 30 feet, we're fucked.
Oh, and we don't know where the source is yet.
Correct. We don't know where anything is yet.
Gotcha. Never mind.
Yeah, so this
Keep it in the back pocket.
china silverware on the table. There's like a really tall tiered cake. It's kind of
Nice looking cake.
Oh no, not at all.
Ew.
It's pretty green, this cake.
Ew.
Like it's been here for centuries, almost. There's cobwebs on like coming off the tiers on the side. There's a figure of a woman, like a cake topper, like a wedding cake topper. Looks like Oz. There's a chandelier on the ceiling. There's a broken drapes of like a window that's broken that leads to the outside. And then there's chunks of cake on the floor that makes it almost look like something burst out of the cake.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's
Did the
just
cake like burst open?
go
Or does
around
the
the
cake look
corner.
It looks like something like out of the cake.
Okay.
Doesn't look very big though. Like the cake, like it could have been a person in it. It doesn't look like it's that big.
Okay.
Could have been like a dove or something. They used to do that with cakes. Put birds inside them.
Oh
People
yeah.
were weird, man.
It did used to do that.
Yeah, they used to do that with wedding
keep-
cakes and stuff.
Keep following the water,
Yeah, this is
right?
creepy.
Like
I
at
don't
this
like it.
point, like just
Yeah, I mean, but real quick before we go, I want to.
Oh, there's also a harp in here, 6.5 feet tall, dark stained wood, images of deer and roses on the side.
Oh, that's a nice looking art.
Yeah.
Make a perception check, Rick.
Is it magical?
No.
22.
The strings are made from intestines.
That could be a nice looking harp if it was strings.
Ew.
I go down the stairs. I'm done with this. I follow the water away.
Okay.
Ugh,
Yeah.
yuck.
Yuck indeed.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Clyde, your detect magic kind of goes off here as well.
Oh, on the harp?
No.
Oh, on what?
Off to the side, kind of under some broken glass and like torn down drapes.
Guys, there's
Yeah.
something a little magical under that pile over there. Do we want to check it out or just like me?
No,
I
fuck it.
guess.
I run over.
Okay.
And
Move the drapes.
okay, there is a loot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ew.
That's a nice looking loot.
What kind of magic is on the loot?
Enchantment. No.
Oh, it's enchanted.
I mean, yeah, definitely, but also, yeah, probably just enchantment. That makes the most sense.
Let's put this somewhere safe. This seems awesome.
Yeah. We'll hang on to that. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Yeah, if there's something
Next
else to
door.
do.
Okay, so you guys go into the next room. You follow the water, and it leads you into a bath chamber. There are red satin curtains hanging in archways at both ends of the south wall in this room. And in the center, there's a large ornate iron tub with clawed feet, and the water comes to this tub and goes up into the tub. But what's weird is when it gets into the tub, it looks like the tub is filled with blood. But when it comes out of it, it just looks like clean water.
Oh, interesting.
How's the view from the tub?
Like
There's no like nice window view. Like if Strahd was just had like a long day and he needed to relax, he couldn't like come down here, take a bath, and like, look out the window over his land.
No, there are drapes. So you come into this room, there's this, and then there's like kind of drapes on either side of the room.
But no windows.
No windows, no.
I don't like the architecture. I like to be able to look outside if I'm taking a bath. That's just me, though.
I learned something new about you today, Rick.
Nah, there you go.
That kind of explains why you don't like Carrick Farron.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it like that. Could be. Above ground's okay.
I like it.
All right. Take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a peek into that blood tub.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's up with that?
Right, yeah, so as you guys get over there, a blood-drenched creature explodes out of the tub and attaches to the ceiling. Her head spins around and she's cackling maniacally. Blood pours over this pale, bloated flesh. Her limbs look extra bony and her hair's all stringy. And she just like Grudge Girl scuttles away and past the red satin curtain.
Can I shoot her with my harpoon?
Maybe you can try.
I would
Like,
love.
do we attack?
I am. I'm shooting her with a harpoon.
All right, I'm gonna see how this goes first. Clyde's gonna wait and see how it goes for Rick.
All right.
Yeah, fair.
18.
Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, so you managed to hit like just behind like some of the, or like just as she's like scuttling away, so her head's looking at you, and you like hit the hair.
Oh.
And like she scuttles past, and the hair just like rips out some scalp, and she scuttles away behind the curtains.
Well, one, that's bad because now they know we're here.
Well, let's go stop it quick.
Let's go do that. So,
All right.
after Rick goes through the curtain, I follow him through the curtain.
And I too will go through the curtain after Oz.
Okay, you guys run through the curtain, and you don't see this thing at all, and you're in like a room that seems to like circle back around and come back out the other curtain. This looks like it was like a closet off the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So you can like go down and around and out the other curtain.
Keep following the water and hope we find our guy?
Well, the water stops at the tub, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped at the tub?
It went into the tub, yeah, and that's where it stopped.
Oh, I thought you said it came back out.
No, the water, it's blood in the tub, but when it comes out, it's water. But like that seems to be like the source, but you would know that a tub has a drain system and water. Typically, this is made out of blood, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go look in there again.
You guys come out the other side of the curtain, and now you're 8-bit sprites of yourself.
Ah.
Wait, there's what now?
I said now you're 8-bit sprites of yourself. You like look like your little 8-bit images of your characters.
Yeah.
I run around and wait for the theme music to stop.
Okay, it does, and then you turn back into yourself.
Ah, cool.
You guys hear that?
That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I felt different, but now I'm good. And I'm gonna go check the tub again.
Should I try
Okay.
to dispel the magic now?
So you look, and it's a big clawfoot tub, so and you can see like the water, and it's like weird, like you through the water doesn't like stop, and you can see like, and it's weird. It's like just as it crests the lip, it's like clean water. And yeah, go ahead and I guess make a perception or an investigation check.
All right.
I would like to choose perception, please.
I'll
Sure.
investigate for a 19.
Okay.
22 for me.
22 for Clyde.
Okay, yeah, and it's weird. The pool of blood is it's calm. There's no ripples, there's no movement, as though it's just like a tub full of blood and then clean water coming out of it. You don't you can't see through it, right? It's blood. So there's probably a stopper.
I guess you're just gonna have to reach your hand in there, and drain the blood.
I think he's right, Clyde. I think you are gonna have to just reach your hand in there.
Why? I can't I just wave my hand and then the magic goes away.
I mean, you could try it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to dispel magic.
At what level?
Spell. You can do it. We can help.
5th level?
You say 5th level?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you cast detect magic or dispel magic
dispel
rather. Sorry, dispel magic at 5th level. And you can go ahead and roll.
D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I add anything to it?
Well, you do, but I'm just thinking about it further and saying so. Actually, I'm just gonna say it doesn't work because I was thinking in my head, I was like, well, if I have you roll, then it makes you feel like you have a chance of succeeding, and then if I tell you you can't succeed, even if you would, then that kind of defeats the purpose of the roll. So it doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay.
Good try. All right, it's your turn. Stick your hand in there.
I mean, I was
Your
gonna
mage
say-
hand.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna try
Yeah, do
and
that instead.
plug it with my mage hand.
Sure. Yeah. Your mage hand descends into the blood, and I guess it feels around. How does mage hand work? You see?
Not technically, sure.
Yeah, me either.
It seems like a good idea. I think we just let it slide.
Well, see,
Thanks,
the other
Jake.
thing is, if we just
That's my opinion.
if we just reach inside and unplug it, I feel like one of you guys should be the people to do it because I'm the one who has the magic that if something happens to you, I could try to fix it.
That's fair. If this doesn't work, I'll do it.
You can use your action to control.
Yeah,
the
it looks like you can just do it. I guess that's weird to me because it doesn't say that you have to see it,
Yeah.
but I guess you don't have to. So I guess the hand gropes around in the blood for a while until you instinctually know that it's on a plug.
That sounds like us.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it pulls on it. And it doesn't seem like it's strong enough to pull the plug out.
All right. I, as Oz, am going to have my mage hand hold the thing up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm as quickly as I can going to try and
You
reach
want
my
me to
hand
do
and
that?
pop the plug.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'm not. This is dumb. This is not what Oz would do. Yeah, won't come up.
Rick, you're next. We each tried something.
All right.
Okay.
I walk up to it.
Yeah.
Wait, before you do this, Rick, why don't we just go talk to the vampire? Because so far, he's been the only thing in water that we found, and we're looking for a person. Can a vampire be a revenant?
I'm going to say you would gather no.
No.
Okay. So he's definitely not who we're looking for.
Pretty damn sure, yeah.
All right. Yeah, then go for it. Right. Shove your hand in. Let's see what happens.
That's what she said. Ha!
All right, Rick,
Jump on the nerd.
you feel the thing. You feel
Uh-huh.
the stopper. Are you going to pull it out?
Yeah.
It feels just like a pool of blood. You don't feel like things in it.
I've been about this bloody before.
It's true.
I pull it out.
Okay, you hear it and you see the blood start to swirl down.
Cool.
And in the intro of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon,
Oh no.
you are pulled down the drain. You guys see him getting he's getting sucked down the drain. What do you guys do?
I
Grab
try
on?
to grab him.
Yeah, try to grab on.
Okay, you two are both grabbed and in a cartoonly comic fashion siphoned down the drain. And you guys are pulled through pipes that you shouldn't be able to be pulled through because that doesn't make any sense.
No.
But
What has logic entered this game? Come on.
it hasn't yet, so why should it start now?
Yeah.
Actually.
And yeah, you guys are like pulled through the pipes, and you guys are what? Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so you are pulled up and you kind of splatter on the floor. You come out of this and you land on the floor. You're like no longer, or you're covered in blood because you've been pulled through blood pipes.
Right.
And you can see that you are now in an area where there is like a trough of blood that leads to sort of the pipes that you guys kind of came out of. And it leads to like a big old circular pool of blood, like we're in any Blade movie ever. And you can see that around this pool of blood are just like all manner of different pieces of bodies and things, and there's like a pipe that comes down into it. Or no, not a pipe. There's clear water that pours down into this blood. And you also see like a large chunk of something off to the side that looks like it might have once been a really, really big heart. Crystal-y thing that's like shattered and broken off to the side. And kind of like suspended with chains to the different walls in the middle of this pool of blood where the water's pouring over it is a more humanoid looking creature with skin on the bones. And let me get you just an official description here once I find what I'm looking for. Where is it? Okay. It is gray. Still has looks like it still has hair. It is fully pallid, like gray skin, white pupilless eyes that are sort of almost glowing. And yeah, that's what you see. And it's bound in chains, and it has like a chain kind of gag through its mouth, and it's just sort of held there amongst all these other dead things.
This feels right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Graham?
first prestidigitation, so we're not covered in blood.
Oh, thanks. Good first step.
Sure.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, they say.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go over and see about getting this guy unchained.
Okay. There are chains similar to what you saw with Argynvosthold. These chains that are sort of formed out of some kind of... Again, Rick, you can tell that these are definitely adamantine, but the way in which they're worked to resize with a creature, you're not sure if these have those exact workings on them, but they are... the craftsmanship is like something only akin to that that the dwarves could do. But like, again, this fact that they're formed with almost, you don't see any like links where the chains are linked together. They're almost seemingly shaped into like the chains shaped together.
All right. Does it smell magic the way that Argynvost's did?
Yes, it does.
I'm afraid there might be a similar magic, but I think it might be worth trying to shrink this guy.
Ooh, well, I can't do that.
I mean,
and he's just like looking at you. The eyes are open, but they're white and lidless, and he's kind of gagged through the mouth with the chain.
Ready?
Can you speak to him in his brain? Us?
Wait, that's what I was just looking at. Yeah.
What's up?
With
Message. Well, I'm looking at message right now.
You have to whisper. It's not in
Yeah.
your brain. It's like it's
Yeah,
a
so
whisper.
he can't answer me back. But I
well,
could
he-
ask him.
Yeah, because he has to whisper back the message, and then you hear it in your brain.
Okay.
So I will go over to where he can hear me,
Mhm.
and with message,
Mhm.
say to him, "Hey man, we were just gonna go kill Strahd and get out of Barovia. You want to come?"
And you get like a response.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he's kind of bound, but you think that you see like like where the chains are. That like there's
Blink
a
once
nod.
for yes, twice for no.
Yeah. Okay. He will blink once for yes. Is that what you said? Yeah. So that's what
Yeah.
he'll do.
All right, yeah, we're gonna
right, cool.
get out of these here shackles, but
Hold, please.
yeah, be right back.
BRB.
Yeah, you're the metal guy, Rick. Do you have any ideas?
Well, these are much smaller than Argynvost's, right?
Yes.
Okay. How sturdy are they in the wall compared to
They
Argynvost?
seemingly similar.
Okay, so I could bust these out, but it would be a process.
And you can see he's like trying to like with the chain gag in his mouth, but he
Is
can't.
that separate or is it made of the same stuff?
It's not like attached to the wall. It looks like it's maybe slightly looser. Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
I'm
Okay,
gonna go over
so
there
wait.
and try and. Oh,
Or can you try to mage
Oh,
hand
no,
it
no,
out of
no.
his mouth?
I was gonna try and hand it out of his mouth. I was gonna try and go over there and see if I could.
All right, yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and look at his gag.
Okay. It looks like an adamantine chain, but in a circular chain, but it looks like still a chain.
All right. Ooh, buddy, I have an idea, but you're not gonna like it. I'm gonna try and think of something else first. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, it's like in his mouth. I can't.
You know what I was thinking is, Clyde, you got any special kind of like healing spells?
He's undead. I don't know if they would work on him.
Okay, so he is undead. So like, if we
Oh,
just like cut his arms off,
he should be fine.
he could
That's
be okay.
well, okay. We're doing this a way where he can't hear us, right?
Sure. I mean, you tell
I
me.
wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna want him on our team after this, and I don't think let's brainstorm a little longer before we.
Cutting off arms.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just saying it is an option.
it is an option. Yes.
There's
Well,
no like way to like unlock the chains and get them off, right? Like we have to break
We
them
would
off.
have to bust them. Yeah.
Well, that we can see. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and search around the room, see if
Okay.
there's anything. Wand of secrets. Boom. Anything hidden in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a secret door.
All right. Boop,
Like
secret door.
over there ish, where you know where it is.
Can I
I
make a
Because when you guys are in this room, you don't see any other way out.
gotcha. Okay.
Right.
I am gonna go over to the where the wand points me. I'm gonna look for.
Yeah, it's through all of the refuse and dead bodies.
Ooh. There's a secret under that pile of bodies.
Aha.
Would making the metal like super cold make it brittle? Like, is that a thing with adamantine?
Not
Like-
specifically, no. It needs to be super heated to be worked to make it be pliable. That's kind of the whole thing.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like something where it's like I could freeze it and then we can break it.
Think
Right.
so.
Because like I don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas.
I mean, I could bust the walls.
Wait,
I
why
guess-
don't we move these bodies and get to the secret first?
Yeah, let's see what the
yeah.
secret is.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. All right.
Yeah, Rick, Clyde, help me out. We're gonna move all this gross ass shit.
Gross.
Ass.
Shit.
There you go. All right, yeah. So you guys move. You guys take some time and just sort through all the entrails and viscera and push it all to the side. And you can see a door That's there. And you can see on this door, amidst everything else as you look around, there is you seem to, like, over time it looks like there may have been bloody handprints put on this door. You're not sure if those handprints are bloody just because of all the shit in the way or otherwise.
All right. Is it locked?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have like a mechanism. It's just like a wall. You can kind of see, because of, of the wand, like it where like the seam might be, but it seems pretty well sealed.
All right. So there's a secret door over here that has some way of opening at some point.
Okay.
Maybe it's one of these hands here. You gotta touch the wall with it. I start touching the wall with the different hands.
The severed hands.
Yeah.
While he does that,
Huh?
while he does that, I'm gonna go over to the guy, the chain guy, and so his hands are chained, but are his fingers free?
They're like behind. They're like, he's chained like around the middle, like they're at his sides.
Oh.
He's not like flayed man. He's like at his sides, bound up.
But are his fingers free?
Kinda.
All right.
Like
Maybe
they're kind of like, you might get a little.
Okay. Do you, hey buddy, do you know anything about how to either free you or get out of this room? Twice, once for yes, twice for no.
And he will blink once for yes.
All right. Is there a general area you could direct me to? Like, is it over here? And I point to like the left side of the room.
He blinks twice for no.
Okay. You over here?
Twice for no.
Behind you?
Blinks twice for
Above
no.
you.
Were you? Oh, was that above you? Okay. Twice for no.
In the pool.
Twice for no.
Back the way we came?
Twice for no.
In the
Inside
castle?
Man, we're in a very like semantic-y discussion.
Alright, man. I don't I feel like okay.
In
Is there
Barovia?
something? Is there something in this room that will help free you?
And he will blink once for yes.
Not counting us, because we're not doing a great job.
And he blinks twice for no in agreement with you.
I think we're
But
gonna
there's
go along at some point. Alright. What is it, a body part? Like one of these random body parts?
He will blink twice for no to that.
Alright. What else is in here, guys? Is it one of the chains? Can we break it from one of the chains?
Is it this secret door over here?
He'll blink twice for no, I guess, to the secret door. It's very hard when you ask questions at the same time and you have to wait for blinks.
It's true.
So I'm gonna say he somehow is able to distinguish those things. And he blinks twice for no on the secret door, and he blinks twice for no for random body part.
What about for chains? Like your chains?
Oh, his chains. I guess he'll blink once for yes.
Okay, there's something about the chains. We can free him. Unless we gotta. Do we gotta make magic on him?
He'll blink twice for no.
Do
Is
we
it-
just
it's
pull
not
him
just
out of
break-
the
Do
wall?
we just break him?
I mean, he'll blink. I guess like wink one eye, as in maybe, because we didn't determine a maybe rule.
All right,
Twice?
all right.
Is there a weak link that we could break?
I guess he'll blink. We didn't give him a maybe, so he'll blink twice for no.
All right, I'm out of ideas, man. Can you give me something?
Can you look
Twice for
in a
no.
direction that we should go look?
He looks, I guess, down at himself.
So it's something on your person.
He'll blink once for yes.
All right.
All right, so we got to check his body.
Do
Is it under the chains?
we gotta break you out of here?
I guess he'll blink once for yes.
No, meaning physically break your body to get you out of the chains.
Yeah, he blinks once for yes.
Okay,
Oh,
Rick,
so-
That's
Okay,
what I
I'm
was
gonna
just
cut you off.
talking about.
you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't.
But
wanna
you guys
start
did that away from him specifically when you had that discussion.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
All
Oz
right,
is all sensitive to people's pain.
so let's cut this guy up. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could just like do I feel like I could like break his hand real good and slide it out of his shackles?
You can try.
My
'Cause-
thought is, and
'cause
buddy,
it's-
tell me if
he's
you would. Oh,
Held
sorry.
by the wrists, right?
He's held kind of like around.
But like he does have wrists.
He does have
shackles.
wrist bind. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, Rick. Here's my thought.
Okay. All right.
Why don't we first break his jaw so we can get the gag out of his mouth, and then he can help us?
Then his
All
jaw.
right, and I break his jaw.
His jaw is broken, and I'll say like when it breaks, like the thing shifts down off of his jaw, like down his jaw, and he was just like,
I'm
I
going to.
smack it back.
I was gonna say like reset it.
It doesn't look like it's done well, but it's backish.
Got you, bud.
So,
Hey.
Sorry about that.
So we keep breaking you to get you out?
It's like, I think cutting would be easier.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fine.
real quick before we do this, my name is Oz. This is Rick and Clyde. We are part of the Veil Guard. And what's your name, bud?
And here's
Is
my
there rushing water?
what? Yeah. So you actually don't know if this is the guy you're looking for.
Is he a revenant?
He seems to.
Undead.
He's undead-ish.
Revenant dish?
Yeah, I mean he's
That's
still
cute.
in running water. So like,
Maybe.
taking a chance. I like it.
I mean, we can't
We're
get out of-
jumpers.
This is the only thing in the room we can do.
Yeah,
You
that
jumpers.
is true. You guys are jumpers.
So can we get him out?
You can, and he will tell you. It's too close, too far away from midnight to just make it wait till next week to tell you what his name is. I feel like
It does feel that way.
it does feel that way. I know.
Well, do
would
we
have
get him
to
out of the
install
water?
a whole nother room.
Well,
we
you
get him
just
out of the
broke
water?
broke his jaw, and then Oz asked him what his name was before you cut him up.
You did.
Yes.
He did. He will tell you that his name is Neville.
Nice.
Nice
All
to meet you.
right. All right, bud.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll have to get you out of there. Are you ready?
And he's like, I guess.
Sorry about that.
All right. I take my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
I will cut off his hands and feet, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, you do the bloody work that is necessary, and like when you cut it, you're able to like the limbs free from all of the chains, and the chains, as soon as you pull them out, the chains like
Oh,
straight
wow.
down, real tiny.
Whoops.
Yeah. So you're able to do that, and then like now there's like a dismembered guy in like bobbing in the blood pool because he doesn't have really limbs at the moment. I'll say you're able to recover his limbs from the water.
Can I reattach
or the
the
blood.
limbs with anything?
Yeah. I mean,
Would greater restoration attach limbs?
no. Regenerate would be a way to retouch limbs. It's a 7th level spell slot, though.
True
I don't have it
resurrection.
prepared.
Well then I can't help you there. And
Tomorrow,
he
guys.
says like, "Oh, I'll be fine after a while. Just like put the parts where they're supposed to go."
All right. How long have you been in here?
I don't know actually. Years.
Oh,
Damn.
can I? No, he's undead, right?
Now that he's out of the water.
Yeah, this is it's I guess yes, I'll say. Sure.
Got him.
All right. This works.
Okay,
Hey,
cool. So now we just gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Neville,
Yeah.
you know how to get out of this room? We found that door over there, but it seems to be locked.
He's like, "Oh, you gotta put fresh blood on the door."
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
You want to take a little rest? Because Because you can't come with us yet, because you don't got body parts.
Oh, I was just gonna throw him in a backpack. How long is it gonna take you to feel better?
At least 8 hours.
There's nothing I can do to speed it along.
Regenerate.
I don't have that. Sorry. Doesn't matter how much we cut you up.
You're gonna cut me? He's like free, and he's like, "Are you gonna cut me up more?"
Well, I was gonna say that way we can put you in a bag, and then we can fix you
Oh,
after.
we can put him in a
He's
bag.
like, I mean,
now.
I wouldn't want to be cut up more.
I know you wouldn't, but like if we had to.
Wait, why don't we just... Neville, you don't have to breathe, right? Because you dead.
He will tell you that he actually does have to breathe.
Oh. Like, a lot?
He says enough.
Alright, never mind.
Piggyback?
He's like, that works.
But I mean, Clyde, that's on you, though. He can't, like, Rick can't give him a piggyback.
Yeah, he's bigger than both of them, even without limbs.
Nah, plus my armor would be bad.
Would a young green dragon be able to move around this castle? Okay.
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Odds, you got the map. What do you think?
This isn't on the map.
Yeah, parts of the castle, as you've already seen, sure, no problem.
What about this secret door that we're trying to go through?
This is like a more human-sized secret door, so
Actually,
probably not
right.
through this door.
You could just turn into an ape, like a gorilla, and carry him.
Well, that's what I'm trying. Yeah, I'm thinking through. Well, I don't
Didn't
have
you
any other-
use both wild shapes already?
Yeah, I already
Take
used
a
it, so I'm
rest.
saying we'd have to take a short rest.
Right.
Well, I'm an elf, so wouldn't I only have to like trance for like 2 hours? Does that
That's
count?
not how that works.
Is that how that works? That should
No.
be how it works.
A short
not.
rest is 1 hour.
A short rest is an hour, so
Yeah, you
Oh.
didn't want to transfer 2
I
hours
thought it
anyway.
was longer than that. I thought it
No.
was
it's always been an hour.
a short rest. I mean,
A long rest is 8 hours.
Right. So I always thought short rest was 4 hours because I thought it was half.
No, that's what trance does.
I learned something new today.
There you go.
Don't judge me.
I mean, I already did. The judgment has been made.
Aw,
6 years later, Celine. 6 years later.
that's okay. There's people who know all the mechanics, and then everybody has their own skills, and some people are good for role
Mechanics are not
playing.
mine.
Yeah.
Also, like, you
Secret
definitely
Service.
knew that. Like, you might have forgotten it, but you definitely knew it.
I
at some
definitely knew
point.
it at one point.
Like, Silly Sally took Rope Trick because you could get a short rest.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you've
but
played
if you took
warlocks, so like,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
a lot of times in D&D, time frames don't exactly matter too much.
True.
You know,
Like,
you
I
could
do it,
spend
then it's over.
Yeah, 30 seconds in a fight takes, an hour and a half to play. And then
Exactly.
sometimes you got
No.
days and days. So an hour is a short rest. It's
So if we hang out for an hour, then I can carry him.
Yeah, let's hang out
Alright.
for an hour. Why don't you, I would say be an ape. That way, if we need to ask you a question, you can, like,
Sign language.
I was going to say you can draw in dust, you can sign language, you can gesture.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. So
and
put his
then-
limbs in a bag, and then I'll carry him himself. Oh, if we have rope, give me like a meat pack back. Like we can tie him to my back.
we'll just take your backpack off before you turn into an ape. And then it doesn't disappear. And then we can put it back on you after we stuff it full of
There you
Neville.
go.
Yeah,
All right. So I got the guy.
All right, Neville, over this hour, why don't you tell us about you and what happened? Don't think
Yeah,
of this as like an interview. Think about this about like a previous life exploration.
all right. So over the next
Here.
over the next hour, he will tell you all about his wonderful trip to Barovia and how it ended so quickly in a windmill because of some idiot and a howl and misinterpretations of what fiends were.
Yep.
And that he was dead for some time, and then he was brought back, and he tells you that he was brought back with some sort of like he was gone for a while, and then seemingly mysterious forces from the land brought him back.
Ooh.
And he doesn't really know why.
Okay.
And he made his way back to Strahd's castle to try to defeat him, and he was captured and brought to this strange chamber and left here.
Yeah.
He said he saw Strahd once when he was alive, and he is completely different looking and seeming than when he met him the first time.
All right.
Do you want to be alive again?
And he's just like, I mean, I don't know. It's not the worst thing. Right now, I have no limbs, so I'd rather not be alive.
It's fair.
Well, no. What I was saying is we got. Have you heard of the reincarnation spell?
And he says, yes, I have.
We have dust of reincarnation. That would make you a new body. You'd have limbs.
He's like, I'll get him back.
Oh, thank you.
He says, I think I'm all right. I'll get him back.
Sure.
Yep, totally sure.
All right. But yeah, and also in that, I guess I will ask him about his, with how, if he had to describe himself, would Hero of Light be on the list of descriptions?
And he says, well, I used to follow, and I guess I still do. I don't know. I've kind of been here for a while. A god of light.
Okay.
So,
Like a hero.
I mean, here I feel like maybe I would have did the thing I needed to do if I was truly a hero, or maybe.
Hey man, your story's not written yet.
Yeah, you're not done.
And he just looks at his missing limbs as you guys say that.
All right, because it sounds to me like from your tale, had you not chosen to stick with your comrades, that faction, that you'd say maybe you wouldn't have died so quickly.
Suddenly.
And he's like, well,
Warrior
probably.
time, one might say.
Probably, yeah. Trying to just be out there being brave, and then some dummy that was supposed to be smart got us all killed.
Okay.
Ah, yes. That's why I like being a dummy who's supposed to be dumb.
Rick, you're the smartest person in the room.
I know,
Yeah.
but I like being a dumb person who's supposed to be dumb. Just because I am smart doesn't mean I don't cherish those memories.
That's fair. No one can take that from you.
I don't. Okay. Yeah,
You've
man.
never been dumb. You don't know what it's like.
It's true. Do not. Seems terrible because you keep on getting in trouble for things that were perfectly preventable.
Yeah, but there's a freedom involved. Anyway, let's not debate the ethics of it.
He's like, okay.
So,
All right, man. So yeah, let's get you out of here and let's come back and kill Strahd and then go back to where we're from. We also have a favor to ask of you after that's done, but we can talk about that later if you want.
And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, I had some stuff, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, what kind of stuff?
Like armor and things.
Oh,
just like regular, like magic stuff.
Yeah, like magic stuff.
Huh.
Is it important?
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it was pretty nice.
yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna have to take care of Strahd, so we got a lot of.
All right, what did it look like?
So I had a really nice suit of armor. It was shiny. I had a cool shield. And I like to use spears. I had a spear.
Oh, cool. I have this cool blood spear. It'll be great for you once you have arms.
He's like, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Look at it. I show him it.
And he's like, he nods because he.
Wait, do we have any armor in our bag of holding?
We could randomly pull some out.
Right.
I'm looking.
I know.
I don't see.
In the room where the gas was, there was a skeleton in plate mail.
I did keep that in mind.
we gave the +1 plate mail and all that stuff that we got from the bag to like Theron and Flint, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
You want to pull something random out of the?
I feel like there has
Do
to
we
be
have
stuff that can
enough
power, right?
diamonds for a true resurrection?
Mm,
Because
I
we got
think-
all those diamonds from
Yeah.
the Amber Temple.
We bought them. Well, no, and also we bought the diamonds to bring back Theron, and then
Didn't need to.
Flint Meistred him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we got one true resurrection in the back pocket.
Right. And Flint has those diamonds?
No,
Or
I think
Clyde
Clyde
does.
Flint can't learn true resurrection.
Well, then we could do it now for the Neville.
Yeah.
I don't have it prepared.
That's
We can
fair.
do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Also, like,
I can help him so much tomorrow.
it seems like Neville.
Mhm.
So we're gonna, take out Stroud, all that stuff. Do you want to be dead or alive for that?
And he's like, well, I'm in a weird state, so I don't know. I think I'll be okay.
I feel like we can leave him the way he is, and then that way, in case he gets killed while we're fighting, you know who, then I can just bring him back then.
Then he's not all the way dead. I got it.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You're a little bit alive.
Diamonds bringing
Yeah.
him back just for him to get killed again.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Sound good to you, Neville?
And he says, yeah. He says, I don't want to be in this situation again because I can really only. And he like looks down at his arms and legs. He's like, I really can only do this trick one time.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't even want to do it that much. So you have that much over on me. That's great for you.
I feel like we
Yeah.
should try to get out of here now.
And he's like, I'm really at your mercy on this one.
All right. Yeah. So I guess time to ape it up, Clyde. Remember, yes. No.
Yes. No.
Maybe.
You can point in a direction. Yeah, that's fine.
What?
All right. Well, you guys take your short rest in this blood-watery room. And we will come back next week to see if you're able to escape with young, undead-ish Neville.
Oh,
Cool.
poor guy.
Yeah. Poor
He's
guy
doing
indeed.
Some stuff.
It's been rough.
Mhm.
It's been a rough couple decades.
Yes, yes, it has. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We will return tomorrow with Rod of Seven Parts. We've kind of been off for about a month, it looks like, from the way things have actually ended up working out. So we will be back tomorrow where we fight an evil desert windsock creature that injects its babies into your body if it hits you. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It won't be fun, but maybe we'll just beat it like we beat everything else relatively easily. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. See you next week.
All right. Bye, Internet. Love you.